In the Isle of Ogle, 4 miles east of the small yet growing coastal town of Bardico. Just inland of the old coast road stands a haunted house. Until 20 years ago, it had been the residence of an aged of, bleh, alchemist of sinister reputation. Even then, locals avoided the house because of its owner's mysterious activities. Now, 2 decades after the unexplained disappearance of its occupant, the house has taken on an even greater air of evil and mystery. Dilapidated and long abandoned, the house presents an unwholesome appearance. The hardy souls who sought entry, pursuing rumors of secret hoards of alchemical gold, all return with naught save grim tales of decaying chambers presided over by monstrous perils, strange sounds at night, and even strange lights going out over the mist from the cavernous cliffs nearby. Indeed, such is the reputation of the house that the fields around it, though prime agricultural land, remain untended and rank with weeds. You, four, are what stands as the old town of Bardico's Adventuring Guild, a motley crew of three plus one more who was recently hired and sanctioned, sent for one personal purpose. Apparently, a bunch of ruffians kidnapped your dog, the mascot of your little adventurers guild, and stuck him here within this strange and dilapidated haunted house. But you're going to take that dare. You are going to find your friendly little pooch
Kind
in
of dog is it?
the first episode. Labradoodle.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because
In
that's really important.
yeah,
I just wanted to know. I wanted to have a picture of what the dog looked like.
yeah. But what will you find within this house, and what will happen? Will you make it and find your dog, or will you fall accustomed, or worse, frightened and fleeing from this haunted house? We shall find out in the first episode of Diff'rent World. And with that, as you guys have been traveling the 4 miles of occasional forest and trees that go across the craggy beaches of Bardico, why don't you describe yourself?
Wants to go first?
That's a good question.
Hey, takers.
Well, if no one else will,
I'm last. I know that as a fact, but
fine. We got you last. I guess I can go first.
All right.
So, I am a half elf, or if I'm trying to do the voice, that is way off. I am a half elf with a green hat and coat over, over a yellow shirt, yellow and blue shirt, wearing a mask on his face with gray hair down to a little below his shoulders.
He had gray hair. I thought it was blonde.
Gray blonde hair, somewhere in between there.
No, platinum blonde.
Yes, let's go with that. That's a good color to call it. With a piercing purple eye, from what you can eyes, from what you can tell. With the name Eden.
I think I know
Alrighty.
something already. I guess I'll go next.
Sure, go ahead.
See a young gray grayish color tiefling with horns protruding his head, short blackish hair. What color were the eyes? The eyes were like a goldish color, solid pupils. Can't really see. He's very young. Doesn't have too much clothes. Looks like been on the sea maybe. Name is Valen. That's about it.
Interesting.
Just your average rogue.
All right. And next,
I am Baldus Ironbrand, a Mountain Dwarf Forge cleric. I am standing at only about 4.5 feet tall. Uh, got it. Sorry, I suck at describing characters. Give me a minute.
all right.
Fine. Basic details. You don't have to worry about too much about it.
I am dressed in scale mail armor that is a dull silver color, covered in scuffs and scratches from constant use. Slung across my back is a large war hammer with a shield strapped to my wrist. That's about all I'm going to be able to give you guys. Sorry. And I apologize also, I cannot do character voices.
That's fine.
We're perfectly fine here. Oh, by the way, welcome to a new person in D1000, Teos, our lovely friend Kubo. Everyone give him a applause.
One.
One-handed clap,
One-handed
because I have a cup in my hand.
Yeah. Welcome to our D1000s. I'm very happy to have
And
you
one.
with us. Oh. Boldness.
And that just leaves us with you.
My introduce yet.
Yes, you're the last one.
Oh boy. Oh Nelly. As you see this, you hear him first as he is wrapped around with chains around himself. He's very, very tall as he stands at 7 feet tall, half orc. He has a helmet over his head that so far you guys have never seen his head so far, but he has all these spikes around. He's covered in all these scars all around throughout his body, like he has fought in a bear mangled. It looks like it just over on his back. There seems like a big X in his back from a scar on his back. You notice that he has a tattoo on his side that says C-26. You notice himself in his attire looks like he's just wearing just clothing of someone that is very poor. It's just nothing more than tatterish clothes. You know, the only thing is that seemed like the most important parts of aspects of him is seems like he has a few gauntlets on and a giant and pretty much just has pit of metal that he found probably through his scavengings in the wilderness. But so far he looks nothing more than a man covered in scars, and there's nothing else. And so far you guys have not heard him spoken yet. But he speaks. His name is Broken Chain.
That is what the little girl who pointed him towards you guys said his name was. And she sort of... she's a kind of contact. She saved her cat once.
Oh,
And...
Did our dog cause the cat to run up the tree?
most likely, your mascot is a bit of an ornery boy.
I just imagine that this little girl pulled my finger as I tower over her. I got her cat down once, and then she dragged me to these people, and then I found them in the woods, and I just come over and I see these people oh.
Alrighty.
My character
And...
does not speak. He just looks very. He looks at everyone who looks very well armed. Oh, and as you guys notice, he has a peg leg, and it has a hatchet at the end of it.
Very interesting. The one person who's managed to guide you guys over here is this old man, sort of in his mid-70s, hobbled old man with a cane, and as soon as he sees the house, which the road has winded through the rocky coastal terrain, often offering a view of the sort of rushing sea below. It's a cloudy day. The clouds press upon you. Occasional patches of sunlight appear over the water. And there's a very stiff, cold wind carrying the briny stink of churning seawater. It's fall. And as soon as he sort of goes within eye line of the house, he goes, "Well, that's as far as I go, boys. Are you sure you guys want to enter that old haunted house?"
It'll be fine.
Well, it is where our dog is, after all.
I, uh, I don't know if this is worth a dog, but I'll leave you to your fate. And he just starts to hobble back down the road.
I like that he hobbles, and I wonder why his legs don't work as I hobble a little bit with my peg leg. Just like,
It's
he's clearly weak, but he doesn't speak yet.
it's clearly like a bit of a limp more than a hobble with you, but for him, it's just the old shrunken legs weathered by time and age. And yeah, here you are, seeing this decrepit house. What do you do?
Start making our way to the house. I guess
All
this
right.
one over here.
I'm going to glance around the outside before we enter, just looking for
That's a good
anything.
idea.
That guy sits down on the
Alright.
ground. He sits down on the ground, cross legs himself.
I will have a bit of a perception check if you want to take a look at this.
I will help with the perception check.
Alrighty then. First roll of the game, let's go, and it's 23, not bad. So, this decrepit house sits on the highest hill. Around it, there's this stone wall which is crumbled in a bunch of places, exposing the interior. If you look to the north of it, uh, past the metal gate, which is just lying wide open, there appears to be like this old well, but if you go around the back, you notice that there's a bit of a what seems to be an old, well-tended garden and sort of a greenhouse, but over time it's just rotted, and the grass and the greens, the weeds have overgrown it to the point at which there's just an entire mass of brambles that just thickens the backside of the house.
That dude's sharpening his hatchet leg. He doesn't know what's going on. He's very confused.
So we got the front where the well is, or we can go through the back with the garden.
Mm-hmm.
Any votes, front or back?
I would like to examine the well, just glancing down in it.
Do we have to
Alrighty.
go to the front to get to the well?
Well, do you guys want to go to the front then?
If you want to go to the well, then we got to go to the front entrance. That good? I'm fine with going to the front.
Works for me.
Sure, go through the front.
I like that my dude's still sitting on the
Well.
ground, wondering what you're just like observing what's going on. He took off.
I motion for you to follow.
Alrighty.
He puts back on his peg leg, starts like hambling over, kicking up the dirt with his peg leg, making dip cuts into the
Tunk.
ground.
Drag. Tunk.
Dunk.
Drag. Yep. So, as you guys head up that way, you notice that there is a bit of a screened porch, and I will just reveal the map to everyone.
Hey, Matt.
Time.
And you notice, as you are sort of looking down into that well, as I presume you sort of recommended.
Okay, where we
Oh,
go?
I'm in charge of actually. Where are we at?
At the bottom, you need to zoom out a little bit.
Right here. There we go.
Yep.
Or is our tokens on there,
just a
or do
moment.
we need to put our tokens?
I'm just making
Uh,
sure it's all looking pretty. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we need to pop? Where's the front where we would pop in at?
You would pop in towards here, actually, and you may notice all these little snazzy tokens. If you
I
drop them
love
down, they have
these
your
new tokens.
HP. Yeah.
Okie boy is gonna sit back down onto the ground, takes off his piglet, and starts sharpening it again.
Alrighty.
And still,
So,
you guys have never, throughout your whole journey with him, he has nothing more than been told to follow you guys for some strange reason. He has not spoken.
Good for you.
Yeah. So,
Did you keep-
as you guys have sort of entered this area, you notice that towards the west, there is sort of what used to be a screened porch, but the screen has rusted and been busted several holes into it by what either was looters or just weather. And the door, this door has just been busted open. This one still closed. You don't know if it's locked or not. But apart from that, there's just the well, which has several of its little cobblestone surroundings sort of crumbled off and broken into the grass. Not really hurting your feet if you go close to it, but it certainly is a little bit pokey.
I don't think they threw a dog down the well, do you?
Well, it's a reverse situation if that's the case.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking.
I heard that little laugh of yours.
Mhm.
I do not believe that is the case,
Hello,
but
Timmy.
it would not hurt to
Dog
check.
go down the well. You going over to check?
Alright.
Indeed. So, roll perception.
Yep, if you wish to. Or investigation if it's higher. Well, that works. As you
I
are
have
looking...
a flat roll for anything involving intelligence, so if I can use wisdom, I will.
You're
Alright,
supposed to be
let's
the
look.
wisest of us.
So as you're looking down into this well, there is not a dog at the bottom, and the sort of half light that the clouds provide sort of does reveal what's down there. Slithering two strange looking, that seems to be snakes,
I'm
probably bigger than
away.
your average garter snake.
I'm
About
immediately
a hand in
away.
length. Yep. And I will give you a quick stealth check to see if they tried and noticed you.
Is everybody or just
Oh, bloody hell.
Eric?
Let's fucking go.
I'm trying to remember if scale mail gives disadvantage. I believe.
I don't think you have plate mail yet. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
No, scale mail.
scale mail.
Yeah.
I believe scale mail does give disadvantage if I remember correctly.
It does. Ah, crap.
No crap.
Let's see how you do.
Let's see what happens.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
You just wander your way up, look at it, see the snakes. They seem to notice you, and
I likely swore as I backed away.
Yep. Those are some slithery boys, and it's
I'm
best you go
grabbing my
around
hammer.
that. They might have a tendency to climb. You don't know.
I am definitely grabbing my hammer just in case. And I just start muttering snakes. Really big snakes.
Of course, it's snakes. It's
Why
always
does it have
snakes.
to be snakes? Alright.
How many Indiana Jones people do we have here?
Everyone.
Maybe half.
But apart from that, there is a door to the building right there. Interestingly enough, if you want to take a different way.
Are these windows?
Those are indeed windows, and while they are sort of glazed over by dust and icky stuff and definitely clouded, they are not broken.
The snakes
Could I
aren't
try and
popping out.
look through the windows?
Sure.
do
Make
not
a perception check, if you wish.
Okay. Perception.
Alrighty. It is very cloudy, and as you sort of wipe through the window, let me just reveal something. As you look through, you notice a wall.
Ah,
It has a painting on it, which is sort of been sort of ripped through slightly, maybe vandalized. Interesting. But that's all you can really see. You don't see anything to the left or to the right. It's very dark inside.
it's dark
Is that-
inside.
Is that a window as well?
Yeah.
I'll go up and look through that one.
All right.
This Skylar, my dude, has been speaking, or he's wondering why is everyone grabbing.
Alright. You can see what is sort of there. Interestingly enough, if you look through, there is a door. And if you look that way, you notice that there is a hallway, and the hallway seems to open to this way. To a room, perhaps. You don't know.
Oh,
I guess I'm gonna move to the next window and just continue this on my way through.
Alright, let me just check. Okay.
oh my god.
As you sort of check through this window, it is a. Let me see.
I love how I'm using up all of my luck now, and come time for combat, I don't expect to roll higher than a 7.
So as you're looking through, you see that this is a room. There's 2 armchairs, and the covers have been torn, the stuffing pulled out. You notice as you look around, there's just black. And as you sort of look closer, maybe it's shadow. No, that's spiders.
I'm immediately backing away from this window and just say,
The spiders don't notice
Spiders.
you in the slightest.
lots of spiders. Be
Great.
Careful.
Snakes and spiders.
not just a small number either.
Not only that, but as you sort of look, you also notice that there was a bit of a chimney, interestingly enough. And one of the stones was a different color than the rest. So,
So
with all that
we're just
done
gonna
and said,
stand out here.
as you've
and
looked,
go in.
Do what?
Oh, I'm saying, should we just go in or? Okay. We don't know what you're saying,
I know that is the whole point.
but we're just,
He's nothing more than confused why everyone has their weapons brandished.
I didn't draw my weapons.
The orc,
Neither did I.
the one that has his weapon with his hammer out. The orc, the one that's.
He said snakes. He said he saw some snakes. Snakes haven't popped out yet, so I'm gonna just try the door.
let me just check. What are the doors? As you sort of look, it is. As you sort of check the door, it's an old handle, the ones that used to be engraved. And as you slowly push, it opens, creaking, loud, sort of loudly, but not 100% audibly, as it reveals to you a door to the left and the hallway that ends with a wall.
Okay. Oh, coming in?
Orc boy, follow along.
I'm gonna check for traps as I go.
Alrighty. That would be an investigation or perception, whichever's higher.
Or boy.
I think it's investigation for me.
Alrighty.
I believe I'm
Coolio.
proficient in investigation.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good thing for me to have.
Not bad.
17?
You notice though the everything's kind of creaky. The boards, especially, there's something beneath them. Maybe a basement. There's no traps.
Traps. All right.
And, yep, as you enter, you notice that to your right, as you sort of go down this way, darn it, just a moment.
Is that a door?
There is a hallway.
I'm gonna start following in as well.
Alrighty.
There's a door here, though, right?
That is indeed a door.
Is this door locked? I'm not going to open it, but I'm just checking if it's locked.
It is. You check the door handles. You're a rogue. You sort of understand how most of the doors work. If you
Alright.
can't jiggle the handle, then it's locked.
Alright, so it's
This
locked.
is unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked. Okay.
And
wanna-
as
Keep going. Do you want to go this way or down the hall?
two doors, and yeah,
Do you think they muted our dog so the dog couldn't bark for us? Muzzled.
That is a possibility.
Alright, so do you want to check this door first or keep going down? Any suggestions?
Might as well check it while we're here.
Alright, I'm going to carefully open the door.
alrighty. As you are opening this door, quick perception check if that is okay.
Okay, that's fine. Give me one moment. Gotta get that character thing up. Real quick. Perception. That's an 8.
All right,
Performance.
that's not awful.
Oh, that's performance.
Um,
I clicked the wrong one.
Oh no.
Might be different.
Oh.
Oh,
His third
Haha,
eye
for snap.
opens. What does he see?
first nat 20 of the game. Let's fucking go.
A perception check.
My dude
All
is
right.
very nervous entering.
So-
the building.
As you are just checking your way through, like, peeking through the stores, you creak it open. Hold on. So there's this kitchen. It's dirty and damp with with gray mold and cobwebs on the floor, walls, and ceiling. There's iron cooking equipment, chimney above, cracked window, and a discolored stone sink, and something's crawling underneath it. However, to the right of it, there seems to be on the far wall a flight of wooden stairs that leads upward.
Okay. There's another door in there.
Yep. I will have you make a stealth check right now because
Alright.
there's something crawling beneath the sink.
Some scary things at level 1.
Perhaps.
I know.
I'm
I know what they can do.
Uh,
Now that I see them.
They look like bugs. Ooh.
See?
All right. As you sort of look closer, since you got nat 20, you see that it's not just one big squiggly, goopy thing. No, it's just a bunch of bugs, these centipedes, which are notably poisonous, but they don't seem to have noticed you.
Okay, I slowly shut the door,
All right.
and then I inform them that there's the stairs were going up, correct?
Yep.
There's a flight of stairs going up. There's another room in there, but there seem to be a number of large centipedes that could be poisonous. Do you want to deal with that, or do you want to keep going and hope he's somewhere else?
Let's continue looking.
All right, so we're gonna leave this. Come back here later. All right.
Yes. Where
Alright.
is the half orc?
Good question. Where is the half orc? You were
He's
told to
leaving.
move in.
He's just sitting behind there. Well, it's fine.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Right, I guess you want to check the next door.
Alrighty. as you check through this, you're noticing a theme. There hasn't been something especially frightening, just kind of eerie.
And
And
just creepy bugs. A lot of creepy
Creep-
bugs and things.
very creepy bugs. First time you click reveal, it always shadows stuff.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay,
guess I'll check the
3.
next door.
So
as
as you
rogues
sort of
do.
peek open, it is a notably empty room.
All right.
The only things really here are a long table that lies kind of broken. The two of the legs have been bottomed out, and it's just sort of slanted downwards. And there's a broken chair that's leaning against the wall, and a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner, but nothing really else.
All right. Nothing in here, unless you guys want to investigate. But I would imagine we'd see the dog. Don't want to go in there.
He's a big boy. He'd be pretty hard to miss.
Yeah.
Keep
And-
So
going.
keep going.
Let's
You
continue.
didn't see him in the room with the spiders, right?
He was not.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just leave those areas alone for now.
Yes.
Oh, boy, follow along.
Following behind there. Okay, he's falling behind.
Yep.
All right. Right or left?
As you sort of look to the sort of left, it's the spider room.
Yeah.
But as you sort of note the forwardmost room, it's this big old entrance hall, musty, dirty. To your left, there's a sort of, well, actually, to your right, there's a hallway, and to your left, there's a hallway and an upwards facing sort of
The stairs.
stairway.
All right.
And there is another hallway, interestingly.
There. All right. Do you want to go to the hallway that's over here? To the spiders were to the left, right?
Yep.
All right. You want to go to the left, or you want to go to the stairway down on the right, or go up the flight of stairs? Any choices?
Let's keep checking this floor before we go up.
All right. So right or left?
Alright, so you guys are taking the left towards
Going left. Okay.
here. That
I thought spiders were left.
His would be right on my viewpoint.
Well, that's what I asked
Yeah.
for, but whatever. It's fine.
But you guys are going this
Down here.
way, or okay? As you go that
I-
way,
I'd say to avoid
Are we going? Which way are we?
figuring out which way we're oriented, let's just say north, south, east, west. Makes things easier.
yeah.
Okay, it's north would be up, right? So
North is up, south is
North,
no,
South,
okay, north, south,
west.
east. Okay, okay, I
West.
got it. Okay, so we're going east or west?
Let's check west.
All right, let's go west.
You like east
Alrighty.
or west?
West.
So as you are sort of going this way, you hear something as
Okay.
you are sort of making your way. I presume you're not being wholly stealthy with your
I'm
just
not
wandering
making
around.
I've seen that there are creatures in here, and I have been slowly looking for traps. So I don't imagine I'm making a lot of sound.
You're not making too much sound, but either way, as you are
And I'm
sort of,
also
come
So-
on,
plunk, plunk, plunk.
is it going to work this time? No, it's not. Okay, is it going to work this time?
I'm
Why?
surrounded by the black void.
The black void. Ah, finally, finally, yellow.
He pulls out the chain ball and points at the black void that's slowly coming towards him. I am not afraid.
So,
Well,
as you are going down this hallway, you notice there are two doors, and this noise from above, like you can tell from the above boards, there's
Up above.
just a bumping noise.
Does it sound like it's moving, or is it just stuck?
Make a perception check.
All right.
The 50th perception check so far.
Ah,
It is
8.
just a bumping noise. The first really audible noise you've heard aside from the
Alright,
I
so-
would
slithering
like
of the
to
bugs.
try to figure out the noise as well.
Yep, go ahead.
Go forth.
I'm looking for
That
Miguel.
is not. That sounds like it has the weight of the. You're not sure. It's a lot of heavy weight that's sort of been bumping and shuffling slightly.
Does it sound heavier than a dog?
You are not sure.
You want to go up and check? That's the first thing we've heard. Or you want to keep going down here?
Let's be thorough and
Okay.
check down here first, lest something
All right.
come at us from behind.
All right. Keep going forward then. We'll deal with that later.
All right.
Oh, my roll 20 just refreshed, so give me just a second.
All right. No rush. So, as you are sort of,
gonna follow.
if you,
he looks very nervous to entering a building that he doesn't really know, and he's afraid that
Oh.
he's a little bit of afraid because usually he's not really more very welcome inside houses, so he's trying to.
alrighty.
We're not making an effort.
So, as you are making your way down the hallway, you end up seeing that it sort of leads to what I can describe as sort of an entrance room,
Mhm.
which has like a
So
sort of a lot of stuff. What
Door
is it?
was open.
It's just a small patio, the pavement cracked and overrun with weeds, and it's a
Okay.
pile of refuse. But as you're sort of looking around, you hear a voice, deep and booming. Welcome, fools, to your death! And then a flash of lightning, even though there is no storm around. And I will have you make a wisdom saving throw.
It's
All
just
4 of
me.
you.
Oh no.
Hey, why the heck am I rolling?
boy.
I'm nowhere near this.
Okay, you're actually not near it, but
yeah,
you know.
I'm all the way out here. Like, am I due to believe someone lives in
Alright.
his house? He hasn't been invited in.
At least I got a +2. Let's see.
All right, so
Do I have to make a wisdom?
2 of you, Sora or Aaron, no, Eden, and Valen, you are frightened for
Nothing different.
1 hour,
Okay.
but you can repeat the saving throw every 15 minutes.
I'm not.
All right. Can I still? What am I? Am I allowed to move forward?
Good question. Let me see. Actually, you know what?
I was going to say, because with
I'm
frightening,
gonna
so you have to
say-
have line of sight on what's making you frightened.
That is a good point. But as you sort of shakily peek out and look around, there's nothing. Something spoke, and you don't know what it is, or where it is, or why it is.
Where did I see this? Was this all the way down here? I could just see it out of the.
It boomed through the door, which seems to be like halfway ajar.
All right. Okay. So can I guess I can keep going forward. I just have disadvantage
Yep.
on things.
You just have disadvantage on things.
Till when you were making
Okay.
a save.
So I don't know what the hell that was. I didn't like it. Gonna keep going down here, I guess.
Might as well.
Right. So store.
All right. Let me just sort of chizzy check that door.
Let me just check.
Number-
Is it on a? Is frightened on every sit roll, or let me. I'm just gonna look
Yeah,
up
let
the
me
rules
just-
for frightened. I wanna see what my disadvantages are on.
Oh no, it's the encompassing blackness again. All right. Never mind.
I
so
am
you
not
check-
afraid of the void. The void is afraid of me.
So, as you sort of
light flare.
peek through this, it's another empty room, but It appears this was a library with bookshelves around the walls, and most of the shelves broken, and in many places they've come away from the wall. Some of the shelves are still intact, but there's a pile of books in the corner.
I don't think there's a dog hiding in the books. Anybody care to look through the books, or are we gonna keep going?
We can check that once we've looked in the rooms.
Okay, has disadvantage on him. So are we just basically afraid of the house?
You're afraid of whatever said that, but you can't see it.
So, but I still have disadvantage on everything, right?
Yes. Up
Okay,
until 15 minutes have passed,
okay.
and then you can re-roll.
I'm just looking at the rules to see if there's anything else I need to worry about. Okay, that's
Alright.
fine. I guess we check the next door then.
Alrighty, as you sort of peek into that doorway, it is a study. Against the wall, there's a large wooden desk, broken and griddled with rot. There are 3 drawers on each side, and a large central drawer. The latter is closed, but the others are all opened, and 2 have been broken open forcibly.
No dog.
No dog.
No dog. No dog in here. And I guess looking where the scary noise came from. Could we see in there already?
I will have you guys make a quick perception check.
At disadvantage. Except for our
So,
cleric.
and this guy. Hold on.
Oh!
Oh, nat 20. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but I'm also
you.
at disadvantage.
So no matter what, let's
Don't
check
have
on this
disadvantage.
Buckaroo Banzai. Uh, Stone blocks has been broken and weeded through starts to open like a hatch, and whoever's doing it is doing it pretty stealthily. You know, as a rogue, that's kind of good, but you can spot that shit, and it is a human who just suddenly their eyes lock with you, and they go, "Oh shit!" And they
I all of a sudden just lost connection. Is everything looking good? Yep, good. No,
Yep.
we're
Yep.
good.
and I'm gonna make them have a little wisdom check. Okay, so they are just gonna go. Ah, shit! Now I gotta get rid of you. And they just push it open and pull themselves out. Draw a short sword. It seems to be what is sort of a sour-looking face, sort of a massive widow's peak on this dude, and just this is a pirate, and
Pirate?
he is.
I love how cocky he
Where are
is
you going?
because he doesn't know there are 2 more people in the hallway.
And
He
one
is
outside
going
somewhere.
to just try and bum rush your ass, and that is initiative.
Oh shit.
Ah, now I know how to
Shit.
do this thing.
I like it that my dude's like, kind of like, he doesn't know if he's allowed.
Aha!
Wait, am I allowed to walk around the house and be here?
I will say that you've had your stuff, and this one scout is going to just
Oh, I forgot.
prepare himself.
I forgot.
On
I gotta
initiative
click
roll.
on my guy first. Here we go. That work? Hey, I'm on there.
You're up.
Let's see if I.
Oh, we're tied. Crap.
Where do I roll initiative?
Ah, crap. Crap.
You're
crap,
tied
crap.
for near
You
last.
should click on your token, then go to your sheet and click on initiative.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it.
Make sure. Oh, yeah.
Click on your token as well, so that he's sort of around there. you've been checking out the outside, so you sort of hear the noise, and when you check it out, yeah, that's some interesting shit. So, Barty boy, it's
Yeah.
your turn first.
Check.
I hear you.
Do I see anything in there from where I am?
I don't think so.
You hear the voice saying, "Ah, shit! Now I gotta take care of you."
You'll take care of me, or will I take care of you? Wait, actually, I don't know how far I am from him.
You are. Let's just see.
35 feet.
35 feet.
Okay.
Wait, poop. 30 feet. 35.
Something like that.
In which case, I will use vicious mockery on this little boy or girl. I don't know.
It is a young / middle-aged man.
On this human I don't see yet.
This weird bastard man.
Oh, wait. If they make the save, they take one if they don't make the save, they take 1 damage.
They got a 7. They fail, and they're vaguely confused. And it's like, wait, did this place have ghosts? As
They've been insulted by the hallway, and they have disadvantage on their next thing.
Didn't say
man.
that.
And they have disadvantage on their next thing as they sort of clutch their head and like, what the fuck? Some kind of magic? What the?
It
And
was
Broken
not me.
Jay, what are you going to do?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He knocks on
Remember,
the
there
door.
are walls.
He knocks on the door.
Is that a wall, or was that just a patio?
They look and knock at the door, and they are briefly distracted by that.
I knock on the door.
Just,
What? This poor
He's so
person.
polite.
What?
I walk over, knock on.
I presume that it's like a screen door, so they just see this towering orc.
Can I just imagine you hear
They're,
Wait,
like, you
wait,
are so
guys.
you're so goddamn big that like your chin is only barely visible through like the top of the screen door. They're just like,
Give me a
what
second.
the fuck?
I got something funny. This is look at the stream now. That's what he sees behind the door. That's what he sees.
Oh no.
Do you see the Ultra Instinct eyes?
Oh no.
Can I roll intimidation?
You are able to as your action, yes.
Because my dude
Or
doesn't
just
know.
scare them.
Let's see if this works. Because I'm on my phone.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Did
just-
intimidation go through?
No, that was Joey's minor illusion.
Dang it.
That was mine. I just wanted to read how it worked.
Okay, clearly my phone.
Oh, wait, no, with a
Bye,
DC
bye.
of 0.
That's from my phone, but I'm trying to use it from the stupid thing.
So
There
he's
you
not
go.
as oh, okay.
That was an error from my phone.
Okay. So as he looks at it, he goes, what the fuck? Just looks at his teeth like, what the fuck?
Hello? Is everything alright?
I want to
there?
mess with them more.
He is going to make another wisdom check.
I love that I made little things for him.
Yeah, you know what? It's okay. So it's 3 guys and 1 dude. Will this end well for him? Good question. And he's going to take his last turn to go back fucking down. Because this is a fucking mess that he is not going to deal with.
What's it?
Um,
Is it?
Oh, did it
It's
skip
my
over?
turn.
Oh, no.
7. I'm next, I think.
I did a 22 intimidate. Is
Um,
he intimidated?
He is intimidated.
I think I'm just gonna pull out my bow and just go. Well, nice meet you. Since he's being distracted, could I have normal attack instead of disadvantage?
I will say yes, since he managed to get a good roll on his intimidation.
All right, so it's a 17.
17 on that boy. He's wearing, like, at most a shoulder pauldron of leather. It hits.
Right. I don't get sneak attack, so piercing damage.
Ow, that manages to bloody him.
And
As he's just... It manages to hit him in the side. He goes, oh, fuck!
and scurry over here. Bonus action hide.
Alrighty. And he is just going to use his turn to go, oh, fuck this. And he's just going to open the hatch and jump back down and close it behind him. You managed to pass because he's using his turn to leave the initiative. But the initiative is over. You managed to make him flee, and you gain... let me just see.
I'm confused.
You,
I just know.
you all managed to gain 100 XP. Wait, no, 50 XP because he's not dead. You just managed to make him flee.
Wait, what? I thought we were doing milestones. I didn't know we were doing XP. Dang.
Wait, were we? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So you didn't have to worry about like if we had to like kill everything that we see.
Yeah.
But you're the
Good.
DM. So we're out of initiative. So.
Yep, you are out of initiative, and you've just seen this strange man jump up, try to attack, get shot, and leave.
Are they
I'm
gone?
going
I do
to make
turns
my
away
way into
from-
that room.
And I will
Is
follow
there
behind.
sign where he went,
Yep,
like
yep,
blood near? Alright,
Make
get out
a
of the way.
perception check with advantage, since you saw where he showed up and left.
I think it was over here, maybe.
My boy.
It was through what seems like an ordinary stone block, but as you sort of look close, you notice that there are hinges on it, on the bottom.
Dude starts
Should we go
crying.
deal?
Dude starts crying.
The hell's wrong with you?
So, does this look like sturdy stone or very weak stone?
This is like concrete, at best.
Are we gonna
So
deal?
a warhammer could bust it.
We
You
could just
could,
open
or
it.
open it.
Or-
But it makes more of an impact. He's
Are we
running for his life, and then the trap door just
Oh.
shatters.
Why are we chasing after? Do we need to chase after him?
They could
Well,
have
we
destroyed
know
it.
that he plans on eventually killing us, so that's an enemy to have to watch our back.
Right, go for it. Then, want to do that? Not gonna stop it.
Alrighty.
Bring
Just
the hammer down.
Alright, so let me... Do I roll for it?
Go ahead, actually, yeah.
Alrighty.
The hammer down.
That manages to hit as you just flip it up in the air, and you seem to know how to use the momentum of it as it just...
Okay. I was trying to figure out why there was a second roll, but I remembered it just includes the two-handed with it.
Yeah,
Give me just a second.
that is a shattered hole that seems to have a little ladder going down.
Does the
Of course,
stone
there's just a
fall
bunch
on
of
the person
concrete at the
that's
bottom
running
now.
away?
He accidentally revealed himself by running away. What a fucking moron.
Did the stone fall on him as he's running away?
No, it did not.
Darn.
It's a real shame.
Hoping he'd maybe fall. So I guess we're gonna deal with this first.
I go to the door and tell the orc to come inside.
He's sad. He's like on the ground circling.
Kindly.
Not dealing with this. Not dealing with this.
Okay, I'm back.
Alrighty.
Oh, we're heading down, I guess.
Head on down.
Went from find the dog to now kill the enemy.
Well, it's someone that plans on killing us, so
Is there a second?
Yeah,
Is
guess
there a
so.
second?
One stone.
Is there a second?
Right.
head on down.
Alrighty. And as you head on down, just a
Um,
moment.
Why are we going down the tunnel?
Could just block the entrance, put something big heavy.
I do
Hold on, let me-
kind of feel bad for him because, yeah, this is like within the seconds of him running away. Just the trapdoor just shatters into a cloud of debris.
Alrighty.
And he
So,
sees this giant orc boy behind him thing. He's just like this terrifying person. Just like, what's going on?
let me just see here. I'm just looking through
I
because
feel so bad. My orc boy scared this guy. Knocking on the door. He just sees this terrifying image. My dude's sad, looking like he didn't mean to scare him, and now he's confused with what everyone's doing. Poor him.
Don't feel sad for him at all.
It's fine. I'm not talking.
um
I'm not talking common yet, but you should little
Fine.
as
Can
you
be
are
a sad
heading,
in the corner if he wants to be.
hold on, I'm sorry, I'm just looking.
I'm a little nervous. He's a little sad that he scared someone half to death.
You
Oh, there's no
scared
need
him
to
and
be
then he got
sad.
shot.
I shot him. I don't care that he scared him.
So, as you are sort of heading down,
Or wait, the orc guy's coming. My half orc's coming down. He's a little concerned about going down a ladder.
hold on, wait.
You just gonna
Fine, stay out of the session.
Fine,
just stay.
Fine.
Fine,
Okay, let's see. Turn off the
I'm
fighting, turn off
sorry.
fog of war. And let me just reveal the area that you guys just entered into.
Big map.
You enter into what seems like a torchlit chamber, which once was a large cellar, but has seemed to be converted
Where
into living quarters. There's 10
Where
beds
actually
on the
is-
walls, and a long trestle ringed by rickety stools dominating the center of the room. There's a cook stove and a trap, and the trap door, which you just fucking busted open. And on the cook
I
stove,
see.
there is a ham.
Am
But
I
that's
the
really-
only one that has a completely blacked out map?
Nope.
I have a blacked out
It's-
map. It's only the
Oh,
void.
that is because I moved you. So as you are going
There we go.
down into this area, you see that there is this scout who's just been shot in the fucking ribs, and he's just sort of clutching his head still because he's got a wicked headache, as he's talking to what seems like things that you have never seen before.
Where?
They're tall and with elongated heads and masks, and they seem to have like two smaller arms, and they are blue with sort of bluish orange. This one has blue eyes, one has orange eyes, and they seem to be gripping things as these go. I'm telling you guys, people just shut up, and he looks and he sees you, and he
Is this
just
where we're
goes,
supposed to be at?
"Aw, shit." As it is initiative again, as these two strange creatures pull up what seems to be these two white stabs, which seem kind of like guns in real life.
Oh, look at all these low rolls.
Alrighty, let me just roll for these guys.
You gotta move these.
Initiative.
Yeah, I gotta move these.
Yeah.
Scout, initiative.
Well, at least one of us is high.
And Baldur just call out like, "You could have just left us alone. You'd be having a much better day if you had."
I'm confused.
It's okay. Just go punch them.
But why?
Okay, and we are going through descending
Don't
order.
give me that.
Oh, Sora
They,
got a
they
6.
want you
Let me
dead.
Goes quiet.
And let me just see. So. Okay,
Let's see.
okay, and Joe got it.
Baby, we
Team.
can just ask for the dog. We don't have to fight him.
Go back upstairs. Just go back.
And
Big guys, they want us dead. We don't want to die.
We just want the dog.
We're having problems now.
Baldus, did you get an 8 or a 7?
I don't see Bal.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Oh,
So
crap.
this is from Descending Order. Let's see here. As we go from Descending Order, Valen, you're first.
Yeah.
These are very strange things, and a human. That's interesting. Also, why is there a second broken chain in an area that you cannot see?
I accidentally grabbed it twice and I didn't know where it went.
Oh, that's fine. So, what are you going to do with these things?
He's my twin brother.
There does not appear to be a place to hide, is there?
Hide behind the orb.
I don't know. What are these?
Beds.
The beds.
They're bunk beds, yeah.
Bunk beds. Okay. Human's almost dead.
These two
Things
things are
weapons.
fresh and new.
You can
And I have disadvantage.
Yes, you.
So I'm gonna go for the thing that's the easy kill.
Alrighty.
Lucky enough, I wasn't in the house and we weren't invaded in here. Now we're gonna. Now
I'm just gonna use the bow. Short bow. Oh.
Alrighty.
Can we please?
Oh.
Can we please?
5,
have the
10,
dog
15,
back?
20. Bonus action hide.
Alrighty. So that is a
Still
7, and it sort of misses as he ducks down. It whizzes over his head. He's like, "Not gonna get me a second time. Not gonna get me." And he just points to one of them, and they speak. They go, "Aztakul," as the second vestigial hand sort of cock it, and the sort of weird weapon they have glows blue as it goes and fires out upon most of you. And let me just do 2 attacks.
Oh, you guys are in a straight line.
One with a 6, which seems to miss. But the second one goes towards Baldus, since you're the one you can see. With disadvantage, that is a 22. Because he got 2 22s. Does that hit?
I would assume that hits.
Yes, that definitely hit.
He hasn't purchased plate mill yet.
As you are struck by it, you notice that this flying lightning ball hits you and it goes right into your shoulder and it blows you back. It doesn't hit as much of a punch as you think it would for 4 lightning damage.
Ow, that's still almost half my health.
Yep.
Ow. And it's this one as he is going to move
Wait.
and
Did you add your con plus like you're supposed to start out with 10, right? I think he might have.
No.
yeah,
No, clerics are D8, and I have a +2 con, so that gives me 10 health.
Okay, that makes sense.
the second dude, he is going to check and make a perception check to see if this dude just hid
Oh, I
with
I
an
didn't do
8,
very good.
so he fails.
Oh, he still failed.
Even your failure managed to not. These dudes do not have good-looking eyes. They are squinty and strange as he sort of goes to approach, and he pulls with his secondary hands this hooked blade as he tries to push back past Baldus over here towards the bard with a Kopesh attack.
Ah. Oh, we've
Oh,
got
dear.
some Egyptian weapons.
With an 8,
To hit? No.
as he just sort of, you're lucky because the other one was a nat 20.
Oh, good.
As he just sort of slings it in his hand, he's partially doing this to look cool. As he brings it down, you manage to like dodge it just in time.
Oh,
and you notice
I,
how.
I feel bad for this guy because he just got within melee range
Oh no! As
of like all of us
as
except for
the
the rogue.
scout is going to just go, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, okay.
Wait, does he have like a
And
hook weapon? A hook like a pig, like a holding up pigs?
it's like a sword with a curved end. As the scout is just going to go, okay, okay, and then he decides to help this dude
My dude's,
on his next attack.
my dude's contemplating about taking that sword and putting it as his new peg leg. Contemplating.
Maybe.
I'll
Balbus,
drop a picture of a Capesh into chat for everybody.
as you look at this dude with his weird, slender form, ew. Ew, ew, ew. What do you do?
Well, he's within range, so this is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna grab his shoulder and then cast inflict wounds.
Oh no.
Oh no, the slap!
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, that hits!
hey,
Because
he's dead.
is he?
as you manage to do this, you bloody him instantly as the wounds just open up around his body and this sort of dark blue blood sort of spurts out onto the ground as he just goes, Auskultan!
Said orc.
He's very confused.
Said orc.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can do. Is
The thing that I
That is pretty good. He's almost dead.
The thing that I find funny about this is when I use inflict wounds for the very first time and slapped a bird and killed it instantly.
I watched that stream and that was fantastic.
I love inflict wounds.
How can he slap?
You get in slap as hard as John 9 Creighton of the Northwest Trading Company.
But this
Yeah.
wasn't a slap. This was a tap on the shoulder.
Yeah.
No, this was like clasping his shoulder, like kind of like hey, like getting his attention to like shoulder grab, just grabs and then just wounds appear.
I don't have the movement.
And then there's a rapier to his chest that probably misses with my luck. Oh, well.
No, actually, that manages to hit because this dude is wearing this sort of. It's a very slim body fitting outfit that goes from head to toe. And you notice he's got 3 fingers.
Well,
So-
3 fingers on a probably dead man.
I still
Well,
have all 5 of them.
As you just instantly just. Where do you stab him?
Just through the chest, and probably where the heart is.
As you
Is what I'll
manage to
try
do
and-
that, you just pierce it through, and this guy's got pretty high blood pressure because it goes out the back, and as you withdraw, he sort of falls over to the side with.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to actually kill you, but what can you do?
Is he an orc? I don't know what he is.
No.
He is very
Oh.
much not an orc.
Oh.
Just sit in the corner.
So,
Go sit in the corner. Don't use your barbarian.
With
the barbarian.
about everything.
with this next guy, well, actually, it is Broken Chain's turn. Broke, these guys are hurting your friends. That's not good.
They're not my friends. I just met them today. But
Then why did you follow?
little girl said follow. I don't know why. 5, 10, 20,
Just do something.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's it. I don't have range attacks.
You just managed to do your dash
Can I
attack.
intimidate them though? As like I'm slowly coming towards them. Can I intimidate?
I will say that as an action.
I was
so
about to say
Sam,
how tall are these things?
They are 6'5",
Oh, I'm.
I would say.
Okay, so he's not really towering over them compared to that poor human.
Wait, if I'm gonna do an action, I am going to intimidate. Go back.
Okay.
And he's gonna intimidate. And he's gonna ask him to stay. But he's saying in an orc, so it sounds terrifying. Intimidate.
Oh.
Do I get advantage on the guy
two-
that I already terrified?
He's already scared, so just for comedy's sake, he's still intimidated, and he's just like, kill him, get him down!
Meanwhile, the other guy just doesn't understand why.
I got a
Th-
nat
this-
1 and a nat 20 at the same time. That's hilarious.
Alrighty, so, Valen, what you gonna do? Top of the order.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm gonna shoot him.
I just like
Shoot
it.
him down.
I went into the
shoot,
day when he gets a better leg. Clicking and clacking
will
towards him.
Shoot the alien thing.
Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20,
Oh,
that
yeah.
definitely hits.
But doesn't he have
Well, it's
disadvantage?
no at disadvantage. Still frightened.
I'd still say that hits,
Okay.
Still
because it definitely does. So roll for damage.
These people are weak.
no sneak attack yet, but
As he
Well-
manages to try and point towards you, you manage to clock him right in the skull, and it sort of knocks him back off his feet. As, yeah, he got KO'd.
Oh,
and then I hide again.
he hides in the
Alright,
bed.
wise decision.
Go.
As this dude just goes, alright, I see you guys are, very, very persuasive. Maybe I was wrong about you guys. Hey, he's scaring me here. And he surrenders.
Where's the dog?
Is that what you're saying common for the first time?
No, I'm still speeding orc. He's coming towards him.
He just sort of, he is back against the wall, just,
He sees like drooling coming down the altar instantly. He's just like, and he's speaking orc surrounding him.
he's just like,
I'm speaking orc.
sorry, I don't speak your language. It was hard enough to learn theirs. Come on, man. Come
I'm
on,
asking
man.
where the dog is. That's all. If you
The
know.
dog,
I want to take the gun. Can I take the gun?
I will have you make a persuasion check.
Which one of us? The one who's speaking their language or the one who's intimidating?
Speaking their language, because
Okay.
I can intimidate him. Give me the dog.
Average.
I will have him make a wisdom check.
Then I'm gonna speak common to him.
I want the gun.
He is okay, so he's failing miserably. He's just like, oh, you mean the contraband? Yeah, we roped him in with the rest of the stuff, prepped him for the ship.
Ship, you say?
Yeah, though it ain't like any ship I ever seen. But the boss pays me good, so you know.
Dog now.
Well,
I'm not the guy who gets the dogs. Come on, guys. Come on.
Dog now.
I don't have it.
We just let him go upstairs.
Well, could you at least tell us where the dog is being held?
You gotta go past the and he points over towards the cooking pot. Go past that. There's a bunch of cabins, and that should lead to the cabins, and the cabins lead to the boss. The boss ought to know. You know. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right?
Ah, yes, you are indeed right. But would you like to lead us there?
I can be quite persuading. Like as he leans in closer, still drooling from the mouth. He hasn't had lunch yet.
He sort of looks up and he goes, "All right, I can do that. I mean, you guys wouldn't be the types to stab me in the back, would you?"
Oh, no, of course not. We just don't want to get lost is all. You understand.
I'm very hungry.
He sort of sighs and sort of gets up,
while
plucking
we're
one of the...
while we're in here, can I just search over this unknown thing for like anything of value? Because whatever it shot me with has caught my interest.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Make
want one of those.
a check.
I make one as well.
What check would I be making?
I would say, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to figure it out, or are you trying to,
I can
Use-
figure it out when I have more time. I'm just looking to see if there's any more strange artifacts on him like this thing.
alrighty. Make an investigation or perception check, whichever one's higher.
Clutch, Mr.
Okay.
Clutch. I have a small question. Those are like beds, right? Do they have a pillow?
Yeah. There's pillows. Yeah.
Big show.
As you are looking over the sort of body, you notice that it has two things of really interest besides the armor, which seems kind of like leather, but much more. It's almost woven into it, interestingly enough. But there is the weapon, this sort of thing that's about the size of a 2x4, but made out of like whiter metal, and on the side of it, it just has Seraphim Co. in common. And as you sort of flip it around and you check out whatever else is on there, there is a couple of these small little things that when you sort of pluck them off, they seem to fit well into it. These sort of orb-like things that sort of glow blue.
How
And
many
yes,
of
it
those
does
orb
say
things
it's
are there?
about 3 of them.
Alrighty.
How many are on the other body?
Let me just roll.
So I want to take the weapon from the other
There
body.
are
That reminds
two.
me, what? Do these
Yeah?
things look familiar? Based
You
on when I
saw-
got washed up at sea.
These don't look like
They don't
whatever
look like
you
what I
saw.
saw back then.
Nope, not really.
Alright.
What are these things called?
The little blue thing. Oh, you need a
Yeah.
name for it?
I was
Just
just-
say
Put it in the inventory.
Well, yeah.
until you get the name of it, just call it the Seraphim.
I just call it Seraphim Orb.
Seraphim Orbs and Seraphim Lightning Thrower.
How do you spell seraphim?
Seraphim.
RSERA.
I guess I thought it would have been.
SERAPH.
Seraphim.
This is pillow. What is use of pillow?
As you sort of search,
Yeah, there we
look
go.
through the pillows, hang on just a moment. While you are sort of searching,
I'm
Let
searching all
me-
the bunks. I'm trying to figure out what a pillow is used for. Mom said look for a pillow. They're quite unique.
they are very squishy.
Mm.
But as you're sort of looking through, you look through and you do find one. You find that there are boxes on the sides of the bed, and one of them seems to be locked.
I take box.
Yep. This locked box, which is roughly about the size of the weapon.
A jiggle box.
It jingles.
I open.
Do I see this?
I open.
It is locked.
Are there any more of those boxes around?
There are a bunch of them, although they seem to. They're all locked.
Can I attempt to open them?
Certainly, make a thieves' tools check. Dexterity.
What is box?
16?
Alrighty, you just easily. It's a simple little padlock box. You just pop it open, Most of them are empty, but the one that you seem to have has this little, I don't know, what's the name of it? A pendant and a small coin purse. And as you look through it, 7 gold and 15 silver. Not bad.
Mine.
I'm the one who opened it.
takes the gold.
You didn't take it from me. I still have it.
No, you opened box in front of me.
Yeah, no, I opened box and I picked it up.
I have
Ooh.
box in hand.
Really sort of
The
bad.
Howard's just holding the box that you have just unlocked. It's
And I-
still in
I
his
obtained
hand.
box.
I have the box. I have the coins.
I mean, you are using both hands to hold the box,
I
so
smashed box as I know he took the jangly thing in it. Just smash it.
I make a sleight of hand check. See if you didn't see me.
Sleight of hand check, sure.
Yes, make your barbarian angry.
yes. You get a
So-
stealth, and as he's
Nothing in
looking
there.
in this box you're reaching in.
And he just sort of goes, so,
What do I?
you have to make a perception check.
Oh.
As he's sort of fidgeting to himself, he's like, so, if you go towards the east door, that's where the skeletons are. If you go to this little door over here, that's where the boss's chamber is. He's not there right now. And if you go through that, and he points towards the fireplace, that's where the cabins
I
are.
see you take goal. I saw you.
It's all a pouch.
Yeah, I take pouch.
No.
You didn't get a high enough give me pouch.
Okay, then you saw it. And how are you going to take it from me?
Yeah, I have box.
Yeah, you have box. I have pouch.
But you tried
You
to
can keep pouch. You can keep box.
but me want pouch. Pouch has
I
jangles.
hand you a new box.
No, me don't want box. Me want pouch. Pouch has jangles.
Hey.
Shinies.
Take out. Can I sleight of hand the shinies out of? You don't know what's in there. Can
I know
sleight
it
of hand the gold.
jangles.
Make a check. Why not?
Let's see. If I
I'm
can do
going
this.
to walk over and examine the pendant that was in the box.
Nope, I'm just rolling real bad.
As you open it, it is a locket.
just
It
got-
is just a picture of a woman, and on the inside it has brandy.
Me take pendant. Me have pouch now. Me take pouch from
And
Rogue.
all the gold fell out.
Yep, and I pick it all up.
Okay. I have the silver.
How much gold was it?
7.
It was 7 gold and 15 silver.
I have now 7 gold.
15 silver. Yep.
I'll
So,
just take the silver.
he's like, so, just so you know, the arrow in my side kind of hurts. So you guys are going to be doing most of the
I pull out arrow out
rough
of
and
him.
tumble.
I pull out arrow out of him.
Fuck!
That-
Can I make a medicine check to bind the wound enough that he can still walk?
Definitely, yes.
I'm not worried about pain. I'm worried about he's not bleeding out.
That is a very good point.
At 20.
People.
I'm not wasting a spell slot on him.
It is a single arrow wound, and you manage to just patch it up, and he's like, next time, just so you know, warn me about that.
You're going to get a nice scar
oh.
for this.
You attack
Today.
Use no courtesy.
Okay.
Mia is now going
so which
to
way?
examine the pillows. Which one is the most pillowist?
Okay, I'm
The one in the middle, right over here, that is the pillow that seems to be the most well made. It's a straw pillow, but it's kind of comfy if you put your face on it.
I equip.
Alright,
I equip the
which-
pillow. What is the use of pillow?
Comfort.
don't answer stupid questions.
So you are checking through that door.
Is that the door he said?
He said, so if you want to go to that way, there's where the skeletons are. This is where the boss's chamber is, although he's not in there. And if you go through the cooking pot, that's the way to the caverns.
Why
We
is
go-
there a chamber of skeletons?
Oh, there's a cooking pot.
That was where the alchemist put his skeletons. I don't know.
There's a cooking pot.
Uh,
there food in
What
it?
do you guys want to deal with? Do you want to go check the rooms, or do you just want to go for the captain?
Well, he did say that through the caverns is where the dog is.
Oh, are we just gonna do that first, or are we gonna
Might
We
as well
can.
check the room while we're here.
Yeah.
check
Might
the
as
room
well.
while we're here?
Is there beans in the cooking pot?
Okay, I'll check the captain's room.
It is a gigantic ham hock, and the drippings seem to be going into what seems like a bunch of baked beans.
Baked beans.
I'm not
And
These
as
changes
you're
foods.
What is
as
that?
you're checking out this area,
That's a luxury where I come from. You never get
let me
beans.
just see what is in this area. So there is a comfortable looking bed with a wooden locker at the foot, a wooden table, and you see there are books on them, and one of them has
Get the
A
beans. Go
Tussle
back
with the
to your-
Lizard Folk, an erotic tale by Bindus G. Jimbus.
Oh no.
Is there a book?
A candelabra, and a small wooden box and an unlit bullseye lantern. Wait, actually, no. It's not a bullseye lantern. I'm just changing this because, you know. What actually is on there is this sort of sterling silver item, which seems to have a handle and sort of a button on it, red, and
mystery.
sort of a little antenna on top of it.
Beans,
I guess
beans, the more
pocket
beans you
mystery
eat, the
item?
more you grow. Beans, beans,
And
beans.
check the chests.
You can check the chest. Let me just see.
gonna-
So, as you're sort of looking through that, it is unlocked. There are 12 candles, flint and steel, and parchment, which is like this well printed paper, and it says little pictures, and it says press it. Okay, so let's see. How does this work?
Instructions on the mystery lantern.
It is instructions on this mystery thing. Long, short, short, short equals safe. Short, long equals everything
Shoot.
safe. And long, long, long equals ready to unload. And it
Okay.
says these have been printed perfectly for your convenience. Seraphim, a subdivision of Echidna Corp.
Interesting. Take that
It's
paper.
in the
and
court.
forget
Oh my
it.
god, you bastard.
Can I have the book?
I don't have a book.
There's a erotica book in there.
Oh, I'm not grabbing an erotica book.
Is there a book in there?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
There are 3 books,
Back,
which are
back to the beans.
What's in the little chest?
as you
That one
sort of
locked.
look at it, it is locked.
I will take a thieves' tool.
Actually, I'm going to retcon. It's called Gabe Tech
Gabe Tech.
instead of Echidna Corp because I don't know.
Beans, 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 beans. The more you eat, the more you grow. Beans, beans, beans.
Alrighty, so as you sort of look, it is another padlock thing, although this one looks kind of better. And as you open it, it's this folded thing. It's really, as you unfold it, it seems to be a cape, which is well gilded and oil skin, and it is green silk trimmed, and it is just really high end but extremely gaudy.
Ugh.
You're pretty sure it could pay for like 5 to 10 gold.
Mr. Bard, you want the cape?
Oh, most definitely.
There you go.
Brown and green cape.
I put on the cape immediately.
It is very smooth. It feels good on your back, and you're sure that if you put it out in the weather, it would not help you at all. But it's very decorative.
Right. So is that we got the, and I took the mystery lantern and the note of how to use it.
Beans,
Yep.
beans, beans. The more you eat, the more you grow.
Although it's more like an antenna thing, specifically.
Antenna thingy, whatever. Whatever it is, I
Uh,
just wrote mystery. Like, are we gonna deal with the skeletons, or are
should
we
we
gonna
peek
leave them?
in the door?
I mean, if you're gonna do that, feel free to. I'm just gonna stay back here where it's safe.
I think it's funny
Well,
how
are we-
like
are
I'm
we-
clapping and like cooking the beans.
He is looking at you as if you are a
dog.
child without legs who wants to play ballet.
Oh, that's harsh.
Is that an insult?
I'm not dealing with it.
Yes.
So are we? So
Up
we
to
are
you.
dealing
Should
with
we
the
ignore
skeletons?
this? I was just going to peek in the room if you don't have objections. I'm not
If you want
looking
to
to
peek
fight.
in the room, just hope the door shuts fast enough. If you don't want to deal with it,
How?
I'll be over here with ranged support.
I'm gonna peek in as quietly as I can.
Do you?
Alrighty,
So I creak
If
Uh,
I
the
see
door
a
open.
skeleton run at him, I'll shoot.
alrighty.
Why
As
do
you
sound
open
bulbous? Do
the
you have a
door,
Warhammer, bulbous?
so as you sort of open the door, there seem to be, interestingly enough, these these 6 skeletons which stand at attention, and they seem to be very old and sort of, but very interestingly, like several pieces of their bones are mismatched gold.
Beans, 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 beans. The more you eat, the more you grow.
And what do you do?
My dwarven blood says, ooh, gold. My senses say, shut this door and go.
Beans, beans, beans.
Hmm.
beans.
I'm gonna close the door.
We're going. Not worth it.
You know we do bludgeoning damage. That's critical damage to skeletons, but my dude doesn't know that.
I don't do bludgeoning damage. Dwarves the
Neither
only one
do
that's got
I.
bludgeoning damage.
I have a flail. I do bludgeoning
I,
damage.
I have bludgeoning damage. I have radiant damage. I mean, I have everything but turn undead,
Hmm.
Yeah,
and I get that next level.
I do have bludgeoning damage, so I do I have a
Right.
flail.
I'm good with just leave it alone.
Golden bones are not worth it.
Okay, yeah, okay. And he just sort of nods and starts to
Like,
move.
I'd be more willing to try if I had more than a single spell slot left.
Did I hear
He goes-
golden bones?
And
No.
as he sort
Do
of,
you want to fight 6 skeletons for their bones?
Let me see here. I'm a rage. Back to beans. I'm too distracted with the beans.
as he just sort of goes, and he reaches past you and he pulls the lever, and the cooking pot slowly raises as the coals sort of are shunted over by an iron little plate. And he goes, after you,
Give me
as
back my beans.
he sort of points over towards what is before you. This, oh, hang on. This, let me just see what's in here.
Did he just say after you? Like he was trying to have us go first?
Give me back my
Yes.
beans.
Who's talking to the big skelly
That-
man?
As he is going to
That's
just go,
cute. You are going to be leading the way, good friend.
he just sort of glances and goes, oh, okay, I guess I'm going then.
Where are
And
my
as he
beans?
enters, you notice that this is what used to be an alchemical area, seeing as like above 7 feet into the air. There are all these like shelves with bottles on them. And in the center is a dead fucking body that seems to have plate mail on. But it seems to be like wriggling slightly. It's like, yeah, that was Jim. Jim fucked up. Don't be like Jim. And he just sort of
Be like
walks slowly around it.
Where are my beans?
Don't care where your beans are.
Was Jim your
Has-
friend?
Well, I guess we're all friends in this business. You know how it is.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah,
yes,
one guy
business
did that.
partners.
why are we questioning this?
Come along, that's just Jim. Pay no mind to him.
Okay. But Jim got
Very
chains.
dead man.
Jim got
As he just starts to just head down. Oh, it's long boy.
He took my bean. Wait, by the way, Clutch, how was the beans?
Did you try them out?
Yeah.
They were scalding hot.
Delicious. You never get.
But
Oh,
they...
Lord, he just distorted like a Ark Survival flesh wall.
I've never had.
If you played, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes.
said-
I never had warm beans before.
I know
But,
exactly what you mean.
As
I have
he
no
just
idea
sort of
what's going
heads
on.
down, it leads lower and lower until the stone and the brick turns to like
Where are we going?
solid rock.
We still.
As he just leads into this cavern below.
Did you move us somewhere?
It's so nice.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see where we are. Give me a second. Yeah,
It's nice to
yeah,
have.
Yep.
slowly.
So nice to have.
Slowly make
Slowly
my way.
dragging the man as he is
There we go.
just slowly making his way down, and he's going to make a wisdom check.
So nice to have some beans.
By any
Been
chance, has it been 15 minutes yet?
Yeah.
It has been
I'm
15 minutes.
pretty-
You can re-roll.
All right, Joey, that's you and me.
Woo!
I was in the
See if
house.
we're no longer afraid.
Passes.
Aha!
Oh god.
Congratulations. You're not frightened anymore. You guys sort of realized that there was no ghost when the pirates and the weird things showed up, which gave you a little bit of fright. But you know, you were able to one-shot one of them. It's fine.
It's just a prick.
Yep. It's no ghost. It's just dickheads. So,
I wonder if they got
as
more
you
beans.
guys are heading through, there's just this cavern, and he's going to make. Yeah, he decided. You know what? He's not going to just immediately run because arrows
Remind them.
and a gigantic orc man behind him.
Excuse me. Are there more beans?
I don't know. I don't ask me. And there are two ways that you can go.
Is he moving forward?
Yes, if you want. Which way do you go?
Wherever he takes us.
He goes, all right, so I'm going to go this way, and you go straight. And he points over towards this direction.
Okay.
As you can see, it sort of leans forward, and he's like, because, if I attack the boss, he'll turn me into a newt. And
Oh, well, all you
trust
have to
me,
do
it
is not
won't
attack
get
him
better.
then.
What's a newt?
Small lizard. Well,
As he
amphibian.
just moves over this way, he's like, so, all the best, and he just moves over this way,
I only seen a
leaving.
I only seen a giant lizard. It nearly ate
Oh, you-
me.
They just not attack your boss. No problem with you seeing him, is there?
Listen, man, if you start flying arrows, he won't care. He'll think I betrayed him, and I didn't betray him,
I don't want.
Oh, we just have to tell him that we forced you there. Isn't that fair enough?
Well, I didn't force him. He's just very scared of me for some strange reason.
Allow me
man
to put it bluntly.
slowly
You
realizing
will be leaving. Wait.
The person.
this poor man is realizing that he is on a sinking fucking ship of a life. As you notice behind him, there are like three guys, and they go, hey Jerry, you okay? And he's like,
Tell them yes.
Leave us there, and you won't be harmed.
He's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ask me if they have beans.
Is he gonna fucking flip? He gets an 8. He's like, attack! And he just starts fucking bolting. But
I get it.
that is
Well,
up
that
for initiative.
that's a tax opportunity
I-
from at least one person.
I take attack
Oh, and
opportunity.
It is initiative.
I moved while that was happening. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I get an
I went
attack.
around the side.
I'd get attack of
Hey,
opportunity.
what did I tell you? I've used up all of my luck, and now I can't roll higher than a 7.
I going to.
Wow, you were right.
Oh, he's dead.
I
Ah,
am
on the other
slow
hand,
to move, but I'm like a train. Once I start moving, move out of my way.
so if he
lied to
is
me.
moving out of the way, that is 2 attacks of opportunity. One from Scott and one from me.
He's dead because of me. Let's see. I got my attack of opportunity first. I did 10 bludgeoning.
Yeah, as you just immediately strike down on his back, it breaks his spine. And he falls
Can I flavor this
forwards.
as he starts walking away, as he's been speaking Orth this whole entire time, the chain like comes from his hand, falls down, and then he goes down and caves his hand as he betrayed his trust.
And he is just dead. On the
Right
ground.
after I finish telling him, lead us there and you won't be harmed. Well, he didn't
No
listen.
screaming and fighting pit. No screaming and fighting pit. Once in the pit,
Huh?
you don't leave the pit till everyone's dead. All must die
Always
now.
fighting cave.
All must die now in the pit.
What have you done?
I just wanted beans.
I just wanted beans. How did it
You're
end
all
up like
going to-
this?
Can I roll intimidation on those guys? Because I think they see me now, right?
If you want to do that on your action, sure, but for now, why is this not working?
I required the beans.
Okay, hang on. Let me see. What is it? To minimize the pictures?
Oh, and you're talking about
Video
on the-
advertise names only.
Yeah, there you go.
He took away my beans. My beans.
Okay, cancel. Initiative order. Okay. So, there are 3 scouts that are just like seeming to just go, what the fuck? As
The pits have been declared.
oh, he's out of initiative, so that's just 3 of them. Good. So, it is in descending order. The rogue's turn first.
Being the bard.
Brad. The bard, yes. I'm
Ah,
sorry.
yes, Brad the Bard.
Brad the bard. Best character name ever. We'll use it later.
Perhaps.
So, what do you do?
At the one closest to me, I would just lightly shout over to him. If you don't want to end up like your, I assume, friend, you might as well surrender with a vicious mockery.
The pit
Alrighty.
has been declared. Why did you leave
And
me
that
to
is-
pit, green man?
If he doesn't make the save, that's 2 damage.
Okay, and let me just roll a wisdom save from him. He gets a nat 1, so he gets stricken, and he's like, well, I'm fucking doing as he says. And he's just gonna immediately drop out of combat with
There we go.
Skylar, you see my dude is like red and eye looks at you. Why green men bring me to a new pit? You lied to me.
and there are just 2 guys who are like, Bob, what the fuck are you doing? As this dude is just going to go, nope!
Why
And he's just going to move over towards the side. And this guy, that is his turn. He is just going to move there, and he is going to prepare the dodge action if anybody attacks him.
That's a
Galen,
new guide.
Why did green men
Um,
lie to me? Why are we in a new pit?
This guy
Oh.
noticed me.
oh, did it skip over you? No. Okay, so this guy has not noticed you. He's focusing on his friend who got fucking broken in half.
Alright, so could I have advantage on a short bow attack?
I would say yes, you do.
You have entered the pit. You do not leave pit.
God.
That is it. You have advantage.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is gonna be real fun when I round the corner because I'm still splattered in the blue blood of that
So,
one thing.
That manages to hit as he is just preparing his weapon.
Sneak
And
attack.
This is new pit.
Add sneak attack though.
Oh,
Let me add
4 plus your sneak attack.
sneak attack. There it is. Hee
Huh.
Wait.
you have entered the pit.
Sneak.
Wait for it.
There we go.
Ah.
10 damage. You bloody him as he's just fired upon by a flurry of arrows, and he just goes, one manages to snag him in the knee as he goes, "Ah, God damn it!"
Stealth.
He's gone.
Hide again. You hide again in the caverns
Disappear.
as this dude goes, "Who did that?" And he is going to make a perception check against your stealth.
Good luck.
19 fails. He's pretty eagle-eyed, but he's just going to go, "Oh, for tarnation's sake, I'll take care of him." And he is going to fire his bow at the massive meat man who just split his friend in half.
Give me the beans.
That is a 22 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits me.
That is 5
You
piercing
have not
damage as it manages to snag you right in, like, just above where your peg leg is.
Mm.
Ow.
Oh, you have entered
As
the pit. You use range.
the scout just decides, is just like, suppressive fire! You, get the boss! And he points to the guy who's just surrendered, and he's like, me? Why do I gotta do it? And does a 12 hit you? Broken chain.
Does not hit me. The pit is strong as it bounces off my pecs.
It manages to
Power
like
spikes
hit
it
you
away.
on your helmet, and it just dinks off.
They are in the pit. Pits do not allow range attacks.
Pits do not allow range attacks. Broken chain. What you gonna do?
25. I throw javelin at him.
Oh,
It does not allow range attack. Proceeds to range attack.
amazing.
I must
You little
adapt to
just
the situation as he has broken the rules of the pit.
Alrighty. That manages to hit him. Roll for damage. As you just hit him again, and it manages to like, it manages to clock him right in like the shoulder. He's just pushed back, and he's like, "Oh fuck, that's a big orc."
You have entered
Just
the
that.
pit. You have taken my
What?
beans.
What does that even
You
mean?
have taken my beans.
All right, Baldus, you've just seen this man go ape shit.
I can't do much. I can, let's see, 5, 10,
You can move through that guy with consent.
20, 25, because being a dwarf, I have such little movement.
I have the same movement as you.
So just this armor-wearing dwarf, splattered in blue blood, just rounds the corner with a hammer in his hand and just stares at them.
Oh,
I
no.
can't do much.
Welcome to the horror movie.
I mean, I was right behind the alien thing that you stabbed through and had spew blood everywhere.
He animated you.
Oh no. What are you gonna do?
There's not anything Oh wait, I have ranged.
Yeah, you do. You're okay.
It's Sacred
Sacred-
Flame.
Sacred Flame time.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. This boy. Okay, so this. Oh, that boy. Okay. Okay, that boy has got to make a dex save. 9 fails. So as he's just being struck several times, he raises up his longbow again as the sacred flame manages to burn a hole perfectly cleanly through his skull, and he just flops back
If I remember
dead.
correctly, the Sacred Flame is more just like a beam of light that just kind of blasts down, like orbital laser style.
Okay, so as he's like raising it, there's just this brief noise, and as he looks up, it blasts him directly down. And as the light clears, it's charred specifically around his neck and shoulders. It's just blackened skeleton. He's dead.
He has my javelin.
As this dude's turn, top of the order. You have 2 more boys.
Oh boy.
The boys.
Let me just see how far I am if I'm
You
here.
have entered the pit.
Okay. I'm gonna vicious mockery this one. I
Oh,
do
no.
believe we are now missing our guide. If you could take his place, or you can join both of your friends.
We'll become one with the pit.
He is very confused by the amount of hate, and there's this brief look on his face of, who hurt you? As he is going to, oh god, the scouts are doing horrible. He gets a 6, so he takes 4 damage as he's like, fuck is a... As it manages to hit him square in the forehead. He is not out of the count, but he is hurt by that.
I think the other
This
scout
guy's
is
starting-
realizing the wisdom of him surrendering and getting in the corner.
As he is
Yeah.
just like, as this dude has decided, fuck, God, take the order, God, take the order. And he is going to dash, he's going to use his movement to move this way, and then notice the tiefling,
Is
and he
that
just
an
goes,
attack of opportunity?
no, he just barely moves out of your way.
Went this way.
As he just looks and he goes,
Ooh.
oh,
I forget there is an arrow in him.
what are you doing?
I'm still
He is-
hidden.
he is-
TC.
Very confused, but he sees like the silhouette in the corner, and since he doesn't see you, he is going to try and move past you. Opportunity attack.
Ooh, please. Do I have advantage?
Yes, since you are hidden.
Yeah.
You have
I'll
become.
use my short sword.
Beautiful.
That hits.
And I
Roll
get
for
sneak
damage. Plus sneak attack. Holy fucking shit. That's 11 damage. As you manage to just snag him just under the knee and slice the back of it, causing him
Oh
to
no.
fall, trip forward, and just hit his head and is just slowly trying to get up. He's like, oh, okay, I see how this is going. Oh, fuck.
Oh, and then it's his turn.
That's
You can
his
finish him
turn.
off.
Oh, that's a shame. Guess we go in for. I don't have sneak attack anymore, but I guess I'm gonna just have to finish him off.
I don't think you need sneak attack for this.
I don't think you need sneak attack, Bill.
No, I don't think
That
I
hits.
It does hit.
Yep,
Wait, is
Induce.
he still alive?
because he is still
Barely.
alive with a gimped leg, and as he tries to get up, you stab him right through the neck, and he just falls over dead. As this dude, just having no options, when it becomes, let's see what he does. This guy's
I'll just
dead.
hide again. I'm gonna just
This
hide.
guy-
He's cornered. I kind of feel bad for him.
I'm going to have him make a wisdom saving throw.
There we go.
Yes! And he just starts fucking trying to book it.
Which
My way
direction?
again?
He's gonna go the direction with one guy instead of 3,
Can you stop running? I don't
I-
have that movement.
as
Stealth
he is
again.
going
See me?
to move up, and
Get-
he is going.
Oh wait, you just had your turn. You get your reaction back.
Yeah, he has his reaction
Yep.
back.
Yeah, you can opportunity attack
Stealth.
this map.
Did you notice me?
He does. He does notice you. Wait, no. You got. What did you get? A 19.
Got a 19.
He ignores you. He doesn't even notice you as he's running, and then he just
So
starts.
advantage. Advantage and sneak attack once more.
Oh no! Oh
no.
no!
Oh, he's
Oh
dead.
no!
He's dead.
Oh no!
He's dead.
So the
The wrong
first,
button.
the short sword attack hits. How do you want to do this?
As he's running, just bring up the sword and hold the sword to slit the throat as he slits his own throat.
Oh, dang, like a clothesline decap.
You just clothesline him. It doesn't directly. The way that it works is that it slices through his throat, but it doesn't go through the spine. So he's just like clutching it as he's
Slitting
bleeding
throat.
out. He's like, and he just falls over dead. Oh, I forgot to reveal this area to you.
Yeah.
Since
Fine.
it's important.
In the cover of darkness, as I killed them.
Yes.
You hit in the void.
And with that, let me just see what happened. The void was on your side. Okay,
Yeah.
25.
He has became
Let's
I
see.
was
one.
the road.
So as you're just sitting here, you notice that luckily, as you look over this way, because the darkness is finally adjusting to your eyes, you were lucky you were not over there. Because there's just an entire thing of green slime.
Oh,
Oh, oh no, oh no!
well,
That destroys armor.
That
As-
destroys everything.
As you just like, huh, okay.
Is it my turn now?
combat's over.
Well, combat's over, and you don't know if that thing sort of worked or not.
He begins to remove his javelin from this man. Good fight in the pit. And he looks
Both
at
of
his
them are dead over there.
he looks at his leg that has an arrow in it and he's like, "Oh no."
I just informed them that they're dead over there. So
I'm gonna make my way over and just check for coins, anything like that.
I would say these are better pirates than the dude you met. So they managed to have like about, I'd say a gold and 5 silver and spare coin among them.
I proceed to rip out the arrow out of my knee.
You just managed to pull it out. That hurts.
And I look at my the rig that I have for my leg as making sure it still functions correctly.
It appears to. It hit the flesh, luckily enough.
Okay.
all right, so we're
Are you
gonna.
feeling good?
And let me just see what is in this room that you just randomly.
I love how Val was just off on the side, and every time they tried to run, they were
Well,
ambushed.
There's this roughly circular, naturally formed cavern that there's nothing really in it, and all you know is that to the south there's rustling in the darkness, but nothing really comes out yet.
Knee hurt. He says in common.
Would you like some healing?
Why did
Shadows.
why did Green Man bring to me to pit?
This isn't a pit, this is a cavern. Cave system. Underground.
Are you taker of freedom?
Oh no, if anything, I'd like to give freedom.
Can we get going?
Of course.
Do you want to take a rest beforehand or no?
I just need a little bit of healing.
I'm fine.
I only taken
Yes.
5 damage, but I have 15, so I'm kind of the sturdy boy.
Short little rest would be nice. I'm down to 6 health.
All right, if you guys need to take a rest,
I'm-
rogues are fine.
I
Rogues
have-
are beautiful.
I haven't raged yet,
Okay.
so I'm still pretty good. I just
If you want to take a
You
rest,
could use a healing spell if you want to heal up without resting.
I have
you wanna
one
take a short-
slot left.
well, we do have the bar.
I
could
need
heal
to
you.
hold on to that just in case.
I
bard
could use a
could
cure
heal.
wounds on you.
Or you start doing range, and I start going into the front. I am the barbarian.
Alrighty? So,
Knowledge.
with all of that done and said, we're going to take a short break
Okie dokie.
because I need
Alright.
Let me
to
set
do
that.
some stuff, and you know,
Good.
I do believe I'm ready.
Okie dokie. I'm back. So as we do our hour break, my dude looks at his he's checking, making sure
I
his
thought we were just doing the short. I thought we were just
Yeah.
healing him.
short rest, right?
We're not short rested yet. We're not.
I thought
I don't think.
let me
Well, we were just. I thought he was just gonna tap him with the healing, and we were gonna keep going.
I think that was
Definitely
what
do
happened.
that.
yeah, I thought that's what we were doing. I didn't know we were short resting or
But
not.
I don't
I don't
think
know
it was.
if-
the bard would heal the cleric.
Bard healed cleric. That was it.
Yeah, and then we were just gonna keep going.
Mhm.
Because I have
Alright.
only lost 5 HP, unless that's all I have lost so far.
Oh, good.
He heals back 7.
Me?
No,
No.
the cleric.
Cleric.
That's more than enough to patch me up.
Alrighty.
Let's keep
So-
going. Who wants to lead the way?
Uh,
Where is the barbarian going?
He's
I
putting a
don't know.
rock
One
onto
of
him.
us.
He's putting a rock on him.
And there we fucking go.
All right.
That will be
Bye,
your
barbarian.
tombstone. Have a nice life.
So, when we last left our adventurers, they had found out that aliens are real, and also they killed a lot of people.
What's an alien?
I'm just imagining they're from the astral plane.
Perhaps. You don't know.
Some weird, aberrant horror creature. Who wants to lead the way? Am I leading the way? Is the rogue leading the way?
That is up to you. Which way do you go? What do you do?
I'm gonna just let everyone else go forward. I'll just go in the corner.
Oh, okay. I'll lead the way.
Was there any hand axes with any of these people?
Doubt it.
There were short swords.
Not what I want.
All right.
What do I see this direction?
I have a question. You said you're a giver of freedom, so I stay next to you.
As
thank
you
you.
round the corner, let me just make a quick thing. Hold on.
How do you give freedom? Explain. He says this in orc.
And I say back in common. Oh, well, that's when you let people do what they want, typically.
Does a 14 hit you?
Crap.
Oh.
Someone hit green man who gives freedom. Who dare disturbs me from... By the way, we don't see anything here.
What meets it beats it.
Oh, we flipped.
Okay, so as you're rounding the corner, an arrow flies into right just under your arm for 4 damage. As you see before you that whoever heard you prepared.
Yep. You get that much.
As you
Whatever
see
over there is not a giver of freedom.
These hobgoblins and somebody who loudly proclaims around the corner, "So you decided to turn in on San Belay's secret pirate smuggling operation? You will not leave with your freedom."
You are takers of freedom. You deserve your flesh to be removed from your bones.
What the fuck? And that's initiative.
He says that in common.
Hold on. You push the Goku button. Wait, hold on. Baldus, could you roll again? I'll give you the 20.
My dude says that in common. That's the first time.
One hobgoblin.
That's the first time you guys have ever heard him say it in common.
2 hobgoblins. 3 hobgoblins.
Hey, and you're nearly first.
Who shot Green Man?
And San Belay.
Who shot the Green Man?
I have a question. Are we doing going through people's spaces? Run through enemy spaces or no?
You can move through people's spaces. Yes, you may.
If they're enemies, is it difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to check that.
Alright, so.
Who hit Green Man?
Where did mine go? Oh, I'm dead. There we go.
Rogue Boy's up first.
Rogue Boy's up first.
You see that an ambush has been laid for you.
Oh.
That's
by a bunch of armor-wearing hobgoblins. That's not good.
Where is Green? Who hit Green Man? DM God.
That works. Alright.
This dude.
Your bones will become part of mine.
I'm gonna take the disengage action.
Alrighty.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, you have a bonus action disengage?
No, I don't have that ability yet. Oh, darn it. I forgot.
You can't bonus action hide. I kept my mouth shut about that, but you don't
I forgot about that. I'm so used to rogue.
I'm sorry. You get it later.
Yeah,
Retcon, you get it later.
That changes my plan.
To be
I
fair,
can see
you
the
rolled horrible
hobgoblin
most
over here.
nights.
I'll just shoot the hobgoblin over there.
Okay.
Does he see me?
He make a stealth check. I will say that is free.
This is free? Okay. I completely forgot. I don't get that at level 1. It makes me sad.
I'm sorry, man.
That's fine.
Yes, he does not see you at all.
I don't
Short
even
bow.
see him. Even I don't see him.
20?
Mm-hmm.
That
That
hits?
hits.
You have entered the
Oh.
pit.
Aw.
9 damage, which manages, as he is firing, you manage to get him in the neck, bloodying him, and he is very close to down as he just.
I'm just gonna go over here in the corner.
Wise
Oh,
decision.
Wise.
And it is Broken Chain's turn. Broken Chain?
Your
Fuck him up.
bones shall be mine as a trophy.
Alrighty. What do you do?
I would like to rage.
Wahoo.
And what? How is bonus rage a bonus action?
As you just approach this man,
Is rage a bonus
who's-
action?
Yes, rage is a bonus
Yes.
action.
Dang it!
yeah, babe,
I can't hit him with a stupid hatchet leg.
But-
Dang it. Well, time to begin the great thing of being a barbarian. Give me a second. Let me get my sheet open again.
he who, let's see.
He who dare approaches
Yeah.
me, the barbarian
Who
of broken
approached them?
chain, person has harmed the man who can give freedom.
Alrighty. Roll.
I can't open the sheet. Give me a second. I'm very sorry. I have a lot of stuff.
Oh no, no problem.
I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't show up onto the stream.
Completely forgot.
Why isn't it?
It makes me sad. No bonus action sneak. Yeah.
I cannot see my sheet. Give me a second. Let me refresh really quick. Okay, I'm gonna just. I'm so sorry.
Which one does that do where you gotta open the sheet and it's just blank?
Yeah, it's all blank.
Refresh your pit.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to wreck his day.
Oh no, you're gonna wreck his shit.
Why is it still blank?
You want me to roll for you?
Oh yeah, click on it. I'm still loading it.
Okay. Rage damage added,
+2. Yeah.
and we are flailing this motherfucker. As you just, yep, that is a 20. That hits. As you just bring it down atop his head. Oh Jesus!
As it like
That's-
disengaged, as I let go of it, as it goes to 5 feet in front of me, and it just brought it down to his head.
Ouch! So as you're just bringing it down,
There we go.
it hits his skull and it crushes his neck. So he seems to have like plate armor, but with no helmet,
So is he?
and he's just no neck as he just falls over dead.
How dare you take away from man who can give freedom? You're all going to become part of my collection of the pit.
As Sandbalay is just looking, and it's this, as you finally see him, it's this man, no hair on his head, piercings on his ears, and he is a little bit surprised at what the fuck you are.
You are going to become part of the collection. Takers of freedom.
Not if you do first. Wait, no, hold on, that's not his voice. Not if you do first.
With the
And
help of
it
Iris.
is the bard's. I almost made him Papyrus, and then I realized his voice was Metaton. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. Like, what the hell, Papyrus? I don't want to fight
Papyrus is
Papyrus.
his voice.
Alright, so, Bardy boy, it's your turn.
To be fair, we just wanted our dog back. But I guess you can be injured on San Belay. Vicious Mockery.
Ooh, he's got to make a save.
A wisdom save or take 3 damage.
Oh no, not 3 damage.
And then disadvantage on his next stuff.
That's not awful.
It's not awful.
He manages. Oh gosh, everybody's doing bad now. That manages to like hit him, and then he's like, "No, you." As he manages to take 3 damage.
As his eyes are
And
now
then I
enraged.
join Valen back here.
Wise decision.
Back
Hobgoblins. the two hobgoblins who are here are going to keep plinking at you with longbow attacks. This one is going to do his.
Is he
As soon
shooting
as
it?
he is trying to hit. I'm going to say he's going to try and hit Baldus since he's first.
How dare you hit the one that has no hair?
Please do not. Actually, no, he's got a mohawk.
Just let
Does
them
an 11 hit?
It is not.
I have not heard any
All
of your
right.
guys' names at all, so I don't.
As it just manages, it manages to hit your armor, but it just like bonks off of it, just this tiny little arrows. It's your turn. There are two hobgoblins and a spellcaster.
Oh,
This hobgoblin is very hurt.
Neither of them are hurt.
I hit
The
one
one
of
who
them.
was hurt is dead.
Well, you know what?
I thought I aimed
This
at this
is
one
the
over
fun.
here.
and I caved this dude.
All right.
I thought we divided up the damage.
I didn't know. If not, then I'm fine if it continues.
I aimed at this one over here.
Be warned,
Trying to
if I
think
get
of-
charmed and have to fight you guys, please run.
Run.
I think I know what I'm gonna do.
Alright, I'll fine.
Okay.
I'm going down
Fine,
there
whatever.
and belay. 5, 10, 15. Bonus action searing smite.
Yeah.
And now I'm
Ooh,
gonna.
that's gotta sting.
Oh, he dead.
Oh, that's
Not
gotta
only
sting.
he dead.
So,
15,
oh,
Ooh, that man.
39 points of damage total.
so as he
Hammer
manages
of
to look,
God.
as he manages to look down to you and goes, dwarf. Do you want to go for lethal or non-lethal?
Short man, not taker of freedom.
You know what? I'm gonna go non-lethal, but I'm gonna make sure to crush his hit so that he has no chance of walking. Bring
So-
forth the hammer of dawn.
So you managed to do your attack like Thor, as you slap the warhammer to the base, sort of swing it in your hand, and do it like an uppercut directly into this poor man's testicles.
Ooh.
And
You have broken that man's pelvis.
you notice that
And
this
dignity.
poor man, he's not wearing any armor. And he just falls over, clutching his family jewels.
You shall become part of the
That-
art of the pit.
That was a perfect use of my last spell slot.
Ah,
Oh, and
gosh.
it's so perfect as a dwarf. I'm already short, so that's at like perfect swinging height.
Yep.
I'd say that was
My
perfect.
dude like clutches himself too as he looks at a little bit worried. Hello?
And Clutch has
Oh,
left
because
the
you
scene.
know the sound of that is echoing through this cavern.
Have you,
Okay.
Did you come
My
from the pit?
internet violently died. Okay, I'm refreshing. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay, so my internet fucking like disabled itself for like a minute.
You want me to go back to standby?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just waiting to join back into the
No,
game.
what happened?
But yeah, you just one hit this motherfucker. And that only leaves the two hobgoblins and whatever lies to the south.
All shall become part of the pit.
Oh no. Wait, no, wrong
The
thing. Why did?
dwarf that came from the pit.
Oh no, hang on. It fucking exited me and put me in a different game. Uh-oh.
Huh.
I feel like
Oh,
we should go
no.
back and go fight the skeletons now. I want that gold.
How about we deal with that
And-
after we get the dog?
Okay.
I don't know that. I was too busy with beans.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do W.
I shall make his art. What is art besides blood?
Creativity.
Explain. Creativity.
Pricey? worth a lot of money?
Oh,
So-
not
What
cheap.
is your money?
What is
I'm
money?
not going to deal with that question.
Money is used to transfer goods and services.
I only know that shiny's important.
Okay. I'm not explaining this to you. I'm not dealing with you.
The dwarf came from the pit.
Aha, he's back.
Yay!
Haha!
Oh,
I
I
finally
kind of
returned.
these hobgoblins. They don't know what's happening, but they hear the crunch.
They hear that fateful crunch.
he has also.
The crunch.
My character believes you came from the pits because that's a low attack that some people would do in the pits for survival. There.
When you're short, you
This
aim.
poor man's luscious voice will go up several octaves when he wakes up.
Well, he's still dead.
Nah, he went
No.
for non-lethal.
It was non-lethal, which is why I didn't crush his skull into a paste.
Yeah. Now we can
So
interrogate
that
him.
was non-lethal, like forever ruin the hips kind of damage.
Oof. So, with that, we are on to the next hobgoblin, who is very... He doesn't know how to feel about that.
Become part of the pit.
He is still going to attack, though, because the ambush was planned.
I am behind a wall, by the way, so they have to come closer. Oh, you bastard.
10 feet move.
Still closer.
He is within movement speed,
Hit me if you dare.
and he is going to... He's going to dare. You know, there's two of him, plus more down there. As Sambalay falls, he is going to try and fire a shot with a 9, misses, hits this wall. As he just figures, curses.
You will become part of my pit.
It's Sambalay's turn. He is conscious, but he's currently wheezing.
Bulbous, did you tell Broken Chain not to disembowel this man?
Not yet.
Okay. As the other people who are here decide, okay, so people are attacking. We should probably start moving in.
Yes, come closer to me.
Oh no! Let them come around the corner and see the poor state of their leader.
Come
Oh,
to
poor
me.
men. Poor people.
You shall become part of my pit.
Ew.
I'm good.
I don't want to see your pit, man.
I don't want to be a part of your pit.
You mean pit? I mean like the hole, not like.
And we know, but that's not what we're going to do. That's not the joke we're going to make.
And you still say hole. It still doesn't sound pleasant, you know?
Wait, why did I do several of them? That just complicates.
I don't have such knowledge, but a lot of people are gonna die soon. So
Okay, so
I'm quite.
his turn, and then this hobgoblin is dead. It's Valen's turn. Valen, you just saw peeking around the corner, probably something that's going to be in your nightmares for years to come.
I'm just going to shoot the next... I pop out. Hello. No advantage, I take it.
What are you? Weird demon.
Now.
Man. Disgusting.
I will shoot. 23.
Ooh.
No
Okay, that
sneak attack.
hits. That does hit.
It does hit, but no sneak attack, sadly. Oh,
Oops.
I didn't mean to do another short bow attack. I just meant to hit. There we go.
Ow. That manages to hit. As he is just kneeling down, you manage to strike him like just under his underarm as he manages to stumble back slightly. He's bloody, but he's not dead.
And then back to the corner. Woo, 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 woo.
Stealth check.
No, I can't do stealth check.
Oh yeah, good point. Broken chain.
I
This
learned my lesson. I don't have sneak attack. I mean, I don't have bonus action.
this dude got floored
This guy got hit.
through. That guy did not get hit, but this guy got hit.
This guy got hit. So that guy's gonna get hit by the hand axe, and I'm gonna hit this guy with the flail.
Okay.
There.
I go right here. You have joined my pit.
Oh no.
So the
What?
the one that got hit because I have rage now. Let's do the hand axe. Let's see how the hand axe does.
Alright, roll for it.
No.
It manages to miss because you just slice it, and it doesn't go through his armor. The hobgoblins are the most armored people you've seen yet.
Okay.
Yep.
Time for flail.
Time for flail.
I rolled that one.
As you manage to strike up, and let me just see what's in this room. Okay. So, as you are just swinging down on this thing, you manage to slice to hit down, and you manage to strike the thing, this scroll right here, and while the effect doesn't trigger, for the rest of the combat, it's just, "Fools! You have entered my haunted house! It's time for your doom!" On loop. Constantly.
Oh, I think I know where that came from.
It did nothing.
It does nothing. You are not frightened.
Just keep going off.
It just goes on until... Because it's a magic mouse triggered.
Is the paper alive?
It talks. But anyways, it is the bard's turn. Eden, what do you do?
Which one was the one that looked very injured?
The boy behind Broken Chain.
Okay.
He's following
Yes.
the rogue's lesson.
You smell.
In, pop out.
You smell. Okay. Now he's got to make
One damage.
a...
Well, he's probably not dead. I doubt it. But if he fails to save, he has disadvantage at least.
Okay, let's see. Let me just make a check for him.
Why the heck? I love Vicious Mockery, but it's such low damage.
At level 1, yes.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh
D4.
god, everybody has failed a save so far. This man, as soon as he hears that, blood just from his nose and he just falls over. He's at 1 hit point.
You gotta kill with vicious mockery.
Oh god.
How's that for being weak, Scott?
Why did his
And
head
it's-
explode?
I just look over to the other
Oh,
guy
no,
and
you
say,
just went.
sorry about that,
Oh,
and go back.
how did he die?
And then it's this hobgoblin's turn.
Everywhere.
He died from just being roasted to death. Amazing. The pirates are going... These space pirates
Oh
are
no.
going to move up.
Guys have 1d4 mockery damage. He has become the wizard meme.
Okay, these guys are going to start moving up. Notice the dude who got fucking killed. And they're all going to sit in this corner. One of them is going to aid the other, and this dude is going to move right here. As this guy is going to use... Wait, no, they can't. They have no dash action. But, you know what? They're just going to... Actually, you know what? This guy's going to dash action up to Samboy. As this dude is going to round the corner, ready for another action when the dash action happens. And let's see what's at 20. What is on this?
Let them come around the corner and see what awaits them.
Oh god. Oh no. At... Okay.
Dwarf, my friend, I know
So...
I would like you to hit stuff, but I would also like you to come back because I don't have much movement and you and I have the same movement. I have a peg leg, man. It clatters.
There seem to be casks, and as this one sort of passes by, you notice a snoot pick. There's like a bunch of scrolls and rugs and barrels. A snoot pops up out of the
dog.
The dog. Yes. And the scout is going to... He is going to make his way up to Zambalay, and now he's with you, and now he's going to try and short sword you.
Does he have the movement to do that?
Yeah, he does. He is speedy, and this is surprisingly not that much distance. So, does a 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
As he's like, okay, I can hit this guy, it'll be fine. It donks off of that, and he seems to have a very surprised look on his face.
Done goof.
Make him become part of the ground.
I've eradicated Sambalay from the map because he is out of the combat.
He has no more pelvis. He cannot walk.
He cannot walk.
Well, I can't exactly leave now because now I'm in attack of opportunity range.
Kill the dude that's in front of you, and then you can move back a little bit.
That's
Alright,
if he can kill.
If
roll for it.
If
Yeah,
not, don't worry.
he-
Your orky boy's coming.
You got a hobgoblin next to you got to deal with.
Well, I hope my rogue can deal with it, so I can go assist and slaughter these people.
Well, we'll see. The scouts, if he says there's more coming, I'm gonna you can handle one. We can go handle other people.
Alright, Baldus, roll for it. Well, for whatever you're gonna do.
Hit him with the warhammer.
There's no more spells. Ooh.
Definitely hits as
Ooh.
you just bring it swinging down on him, and
7 damage.
It does not kill him, but you manage to knock his leg out from under him. The wind is knocked out of him as he gets back up. And let me just 16. As this hobgoblin is going to prepare an attack,
I shall begin you with the part of the ground.
as he just swings his sword into a proper position with one hand, and he tries to strike, but he has no ally, so he doesn't get the bonus. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. Half it.
You take 4 slashing damage as he brings it down, and it laces a red line across your body of just blood. Not very deep, which is surprising considering how decent the blade is. And you notice that his armor is different from this dude's. This dude's looks kind of like samurai garb. This dude's has like fins and stuff
So
on
is
it.
it 4 and then it's 2, or is it just 4 damage?
You take 4 damage.
Okay.
It's 8 damage, 4.
Okay, just checking.
Already have it for you.
This hobgoblin is dead. Galen, reinforcements are coming. Oh no!
I have 6 HP.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go for the scout.
Alrighty. And
Okay,
I will
Don't
have
have advantage. 20? Oh,
20
I can
hits.
sneak attack 'cause there's an ally.
Oh, there is an ally next to him, so you do have sneak attack.
Kill him.
Finish him. So that manages to hit him right in the stomach, which doubles him up, and he's dead before he hits the ground.
And he's just lying on Sambalet.
It's just this poor man is getting dogpiled.
And then back up here.
Alright.
Pile the
Bro-
corpses upon the corpses on top of the corpses.
Broken Chain, you have found a worthy foe who manages to stand his ground.
You have stand your ground. You are perfect for the pit. I'm gonna.
What does that even... I'm not going to question it.
Okay, let's do Hanax first.
Yeah,
Probably hits.
Yep, that's from
that definitely hits.
that's from the leg. So he takes only 3 damage as I lift up my leg and kick him with it.
It manages to deal some damage as he's blown back,
Now,
and he looks down and then up to you.
now time for flail.
Oh no.
Does that hit?
That does hit as he prepares for an attack, but as soon as it comes down on his head, it's a dramatic move as you just slash it down onto him, and it manages to hit him in the head and break his neck. Destroyed. Retired. And I will just...
10, 15, 20, 25. That's my movement.
Alright, wait. Did I delete somebody from the initiative?
Wait,
No, I did not. It's just the scouts and the
15, 20,
space pirates
25,
now.
yep, that's all my movement. Unless I can just get
Ah.
here.
Alrighty.
Yep, that's it.
And it is the rogue's turn, as all that are left are the weird alien people.
Dwarf, keep piling the corpses.
Okay. I walk over here and vicious mockery this man by saying, "Would you like to join the pile of bodies right in front of you? I think you do."
More corpses.
Alrighty. So now
Go
we
and
have to
make
make
that
a wisdom.
save.
He's got to make the save. And that is he's the first person that passes. As you listen into his mind, you notice that it's not altogether human, as it speaks back Koshtakanturi in this strange language, and he manages to save.
Oh, screw you too. I go behind.
I yell at an orc at him because I don't know if he understands me. I yell at orc at him, "You shall become part of the corpses in the pit."
Valtokatori. He's just yelling in his strange language. It appears he does not understand common.
I have made a connection.
As these dudes are going to just use... This dude is going to use his unmodded plasma rifle.
Wait, what the heck? What?
Does a
Plus
20...
what?
That's what the freaking Seraphim wants.
Wait, what's plasma? Wait,
So-
what?
Him.
That's the fun part. It's in the DMG as a
What are these?
as our fuel cell. Fuel
As
cells.
he moves up, he points it directly in your face, and he tries to strike you. Does a 22 hit.
Yes.
Are you hitting?
That's 5 damage as you're just hit by this very strange thing that you've never felt before. The feeling of lightning, as the other two
Is that half?
just...
Oh, it's lightning damage.
Oh yeah.
As this dude
I'm at 1.
picks up the dog and holds it, as the other one backs up and just holds his weapon at guard, as it seems to have entered a hostage situation. Kasha Koto! Kanto! Koto!
I shall make you become part of me.
And it is Baldus. Baldus! The dog is being held by one of these things with a plasma rifle to its head.
Which one was it?
That's the backmost dude. You have to think really quick. What are you gonna do?
I'm out of spells. I don't have anything that will make him drop the dog. Hell, if I hit him with Sacred Flame, it'll hit the dog.
No.
I have nothing.
I think it's just target one creature.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's not an AOE.
it's just a target.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna kill him with 1d8 damage.
Oh, you
So-
gotta wait his turn. I don't know. It's whatever your character would do.
At the moment, my dude's at 1 HP. He's ready to kill everything that he sees in front of him now.
God, I could get to him, but screw it. I could get to him.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
You have the highest armor class than all of us. Unless I had a shield.
5.
You do
10,
not get an opportunity
15,
attack from this dude.
20.
Come on, roll it.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Give me plasma rifle.
Oh,
I will say that you have advantage since this is y'all's fucking dog.
but again,
Roll one more time.
By the way, my dude has not seen a
Hey.
dog. What is a dog?
That hits as you manage to just run past, and then he looks to you, and he's never. The one thing they've seen does not look this bearded as you strike him, and he flies back, and he manages to hit his head. You saved the dog!
Woo!
As this dude is now KO'd. Not dead, but he is most certainly unconscious. As this dude is a little surprised by what she did. Valen, what do you do?
Like in that last moment, I'm just gonna kind of pivot around and look at the guy that it was behind me, hammer ready, just like giving him that little like, don't even try.
Alrighty. And they're going to have to make a wisdom check to see if they surrender or not. This is a situation where they just look to both of you and just slowly lower their weapons for a moment as they just sort of back up a little bit. Both of them have surrendered.
The one that shot me in the face is probably going to die.
Probably.
That one surrendered. I don't know about this one.
Well, it seems like we have a single round to convince our big friend to not kill them.
Alright.
So, are we still in initiative?
Yep.
Good question. Yeah, you guys are still on initiative. You have one turn. What are you gonna do?
So do I know that they're surrendering?
Well, one of them has lowered their weapon. The other one is starting to lower his weapon. What are you gonna do?
He hasn't done it yet, so I'm gonna shoot him. We only need one hostage.
Yeah.
And I mean, we do have a hostage as well. We have
Yeah, 20.
Oh, that
snowballs.
Roll for damage.
And I get sneak attack!
Ooh. So that's why you have the 6 of swords. How do you want to do this?
Through the head.
Alrighty. So as you fire it up, it manages to hit the armor, and it takes the jaw with it as his head just spins slightly, and he just falls over dead.
Look at me. You have taken head.
And I will say that this is enough of a milestone moment that you all go level 2.
I'm not done yet. I want to kill the other dude. I haven't been told yet to not kill.
Dude's kill.
I mean, we do have one of them alive that we can question.
He killed this dude.
Once he recovers from the crushing of his pelvis.
That is true. And he speaks common.
None of these creatures speak common.
It's my turn now. It is now mine.
It's now your turn. What do you do?
This guy in front of me is dead, right?
Yep, he's dead.
Good. Okay, time to go kill the other guy. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I want the bullets.
Once you become part of the pit, there is no surrender. There is only death.
Oof.
Let's go, flail.
Yep. Both hit.
Good.
As you just... It's like something out of a grindhouse movie. As you just bludgeon him, butcher him into pieces. And you're just covered now in blue blood.
My dude is like still in the murder phase.
You're in the murder field.
He's at 1 HP. These people could kill him.
So, with all that done said, you've cleared out the bandit camp, the pirate hideout. What do you do?
I take this one's rifle.
Somebody wants the bullet.
Take the rifle and the bullet.
I assume are the bullet.
I have one of the rifles and 3 bullets, so I have plenty. So y'all can take the
bullets. How many bullets did you find?
You managed to find You managed to find 7 among them, and it seems to be a clip. These these plasma rounds.
They're clips.
Actually, I don't know. I'll have to check the ruling, but you have 7 of these glowing balls.
Oh, okay. So do you want to divide the 7 amongst us? Who have
Depends.
I don't
rifles?
want any. I have enough to study.
All right. Do you want, Skyler?
How
You
do I
want?
stop
full-
rage?
You end it as a bonus action.
Well,
I
no.
think it's a free action. You can just drop it.
I'm trying to drop it from the roll. There you go.
I
Just,
would like
flipping.
a ranged attack, but that's not just a 1d4.
Okay,
That is a
so
very
how
good
many-
point.
Okay, I'll give you. You want 4 or 3?
How many do you have currently?
2.
I can take 4. You can have 5
take
total.
So
That'll work.
you said that there were scrolls over here.
Mm-hmm.
Anything of value among them?
Let me just see what you can find among
Want to figure out
the.
how many weapons? If you can figure out how to produce more of these bullets, yes, please.
Oh,
So-
I plan on studying how to reverse engineer these things.
So, as you sort of search through stuff, there seems to be these scrolls which seem to be written on silk. Only one of them is magical, the rest are empty. The casks, which are right beside them on the south wall, as you sort of open them, it is the strong smell of brandy. And as you sort of search other stuff, this hobgoblin has armor which is kind of interesting. And as you search through Sambalay's, you probably pick him up and prepare to interrogate him. A pipe falls out of his pocket.
Like a metal pipe or a smoking pipe?
A smoking pipe.
Okay.
On the smoking pipe.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Who took the pipe?
I have no idea who's investigating him.
I'm gonna take the pipe if no one's gonna take the pipe.
Alrighty.
You're too young for that.
No pipe. for you.
I just want to see what the pipe is. It's a mystery pipe. I have a mystery lantern and a mystery pipe.
Yep. And Sam Blair has gone unconscious at this point from the fucking ball breaker that he has been provided.
Yep.
Nothing better than the dwarven nutcracker.
Perfect.
It's wonderful around Christmas.
Hmm.
My dude looks very like he's very worried now.
We'll go look over here.
The dog is just sort of laying flat on the ground in that sort of tired thing because he just got stressed the fuck out. So now
Yeah.
he's just sort of laying on the ground. As
Oh,
you,
we're gonna go over
Dog
to
isn't
him.
petted.
it is very excited to see you since you're the one who bought him, and he's glad to see friendly faces again. And you also seem to find in that little book of stuff, there's brandy, there's more rugs, there's more stuff, and there appears to be a map of parchment, which is interesting enough. And let me just reveal, as you just look out, it just goes directly out onto the sea.
Is there a boat there?
There is indeed a rowboat.
Begin our journey.
Is there anything in the
Okay,
rowboat?
I have a serious question now. Do we now
Yeah?
take on the skeletons now?
Do you want to go in with 1 health?
I mean, no. I mean, take our long rest. We got the dog. We're level 2.
We level up as well, so we have full
Yeah,
health.
yeah.
I have turned undead.
Yeah, we're level 2 now. I can level up my character right now, and we can go kick the ass out of those skeletons.
If you guys want to take a long rest,
mean-
we do that.
We have a dog. There were a couple rooms I wanted to look at. There's a whole upstairs to look at.
My orc boy is trying to try to medicine himself and try to like close up his wounds.
If you guys want to do that, or do you want to take a long rest down here first, and then go up there and deal with that stuff upstairs?
Well, I can do a short rest.
we
I
can
still have one more. I still have one more rage, but I'll be able to
Uh,
level up.
the caster's out of spells.
Yeah, let's do a long rest. I want to fight those.
Please.
I do want
And
to.
we
fight.
get
Alright.
level up stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can level
So,
up really
you can
quickly
level up.
because barbarian doesn't get much.
You do get some decent stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good at level 2.
I am now level 2. What do I get?
I believe Reckless,
Oh god, no advantage to hit me.
but you have advantage to hit them.
Well, wait, why didn't Reckless show up on my thing?
Alrighty. So, when all of that is sort of done said, you take a long rest and find that there is an entire fucking mansion that seemed to have a smuggling problem. Maybe the town would really like to hear this.
Yeah.
I am so ready. Let's see what I get for HP.
If you roll below average, take average.
Yeah, no, I like it. I get a D12, man. I get.
Yeah.
I am. The,
I rolled average, and now I have disengage.
You now have more health.
oh my god! I
always
rolled a
Hey!
9. I rolled a 9. I'm at
You
20.
get I get an extra spell and an extra spell slot.
I'm now 20.
Hooray!
Let's see here.
All I get is sneak attack. I mean, bonus.
You
Cunning
gain
action.
advantage on dex saves. You can get advantage.
Hey, that's max health. That's good.
Oh, that's good for a bard.
Hey!
Just
Hey, that's good.
while we're taking the long rest, I want to see if I can figure out how to do the
The goon.
Doubled my total health.
the gun works.
I turn off the area so that I can be able to Google barbarian.
Alright, I will have you make a, I would say, investigation check.
Investigation check.
Oh hell yes! I have Artisan's Blessing now. As long as I have the materials for it, I can the material or money for it. I can spend an hour and make any metal, non-magical weapon, armor, or tool.
I rolled the nat 1 and a nat 20.
You try it out, you prep the gun, and you fire out into the sea. You know how the trigger works. And you just... This thing has no kickback at all. However, while you do end up wasting roughly about 1 of the ammunition, you do not have the proficiency with it just yet.
Alright, that's fine.
However,
So
you do know exactly what it... You do know what it does, although you don't have proficiency.
Okay.
It is basically a...
The dex based?
Let me just see how this works. Yes, it is dex based.
Okay.
It has the things of a light crossbow, but it does 1d8 lightning damage.
1d8.
And if you fire it once, you are able to fire it again as a bonus action.
Oh, that's nice.
Does he tell the others this?
I will.
Very,
inform you.
Right. Of course, it's investigation. I would like to see if I can figure out how the ammunition works.
Alright. I would like for you to make an investigation check. You can add your Tinker's Tools proficiency to it if you have that.
Get scared when
I don't have that. I have Carpenter's tools and Smith's tools.
Okay. You can use your Smith's Tools proficiency, I will say.
Can I assist him with my Tinkerer's tools?
You may.
I mean, not Tinkerer's tools. I meant Thieves' tools. I don't know if they can help with this.
So,
You can help him roll. You can both roll, and whoever gets the higher roll is the roll.
roll with my systems or roll investigation.
Investigation.
Okay, with Smith Tools bonus.
Nah, I didn't do too hot.
Okay.
Hey, even without my bonus, it's still 16.
So you end up checking through this thing, and you don't waste it, luckily enough, but you do find out that how it's made. You think it's some sort of weird organic stuff. No. It's made out of arcana. In order to create it, what you have to do is find some way to get some sort of like either a source of magical lightning or you cast a lightning spell with the proper receptacle and it recharges one of these things. However, the spell is kind of the spell slot is wasted when you recharge it.
What if you use
I was
a
gonna say,
cantrip?
I was gonna say, if
Cantrip
it's
not?
if it's non-magical and or made of metal, I can make these.
You would, but it would be really hard to do, considering it's made out of steel.
As long as it's less than 100 gold points, I can make it, courtesy of Artisan's Blessing.
I would say
Or
that yes, it is.
divinity.
I would say that.
However, it's you can do it for non-magical ammunition, so I can't make it because it's magical.
Yeah.
I can make more of the things themselves be charged.
You can make the component, but you can't make the charge, and the charge does require a spell slot. That's all you know.
A spell slot. You can't.
You can't just cantrip.
I know, unfortunately,
I don't have any.
the correct type of damage.
Yes.
But it uses the statistics of a light crossbow, right?
Yep, except lightning damage, and it can fire twice.
Yeah, I like that. That is. And so, do we still have the? So I lost one of the little balls, or is it
You
just
lost one of the balls. It is now uncharged.
Okay, but I still have the ball itself that I can.
You
recharge.
still have the ball itself. It does not get destroyed.
Okay, that's going to be weird to track. I'm going to need to figure out a way to track that.
Man.
Okay, there we go.
Never mind.
So, what did you guys do during that time? Also, just to mention it, you are not proficient with it.
Quick question to the party: would I take healing word or get more smite?
Whichever one you want to do.
This is what you think would benefit the party more. That's what I'm debating between healing word and wrathful smite.
Oh crap! How did?
I would say it's up to you, whichever one you want to take.
I mean, you already have cure wounds, right?
Correct.
Wait, I rolled.
Oh, unless you want to swap out.
I rolled a 9. What's my?
Do you think you're gonna be? If you're gonna be up, are you gonna be up close in combat?
I plan on it.
I rolled a 9.
So then I would go with cure wounds because you can probably get to the person. So just take the smite.
Alrighty.
Oh.
You'll be there.
I'm at 30 HP. I forgot I rolled a 9. I get a +3 to con.
Jesus. At level 2? That's pretty good.
You roll a D12 for a barbarian. Yes, I checked that.
That's strong.
I am. My dude's just like he's going to go take a little nap.
It's a -1.
He's tired.
Oh, why is it strength?
And he's looking at his leg, and he's a little bit worried about it, and trying to tinker with it.
Oh, I need to edit your token, my Eden. So Eden, and what is your HP, Eden?
My HP after or before the level up?
After the level up.
20.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm at 13.
And your AC is still 13, I think. 14. Oh, that's pretty good. And I'm just going to make that your token thing. Move, yes, delete, use selected token. There we go. Now, if you drag it out again, it will make it the token. That's good.
Okay.
But as for non-magical stuff, the hobgoblins had plate armor, The scouts had leather armor and longbows and longbow arrows.
Wait, no, I'm at 27. I did the math wrong.
Okay.
I am at
All right.
27. My bad.
Okay. So I think
Yep.
Okay, got the seraphim in there. I need to just practice with that to get good at it, and then I need to put seraphim bullets. How do I?
I will say that you got the name of it. It is an unmodified plasma rifle.
What's so it's got a different name.
Yeah, you just didn't know the name before checking and testing it out.
Okay, so it's a plasma rifle.
Yep.
Okay.
Glapium. I think the way that you can edit it is by pressing the you press the gear and then you change it to plasma. There.
I did that. Oh, can you see what I'm doing?
Yep.
Yeah, I can see everything. I am the omnipotent. I am the
All
land.
right. Can you write details about the bullets or the clips? Is that
I can do something for you that might help.
Okay, if you could do that, I could. Yeah,
okay, so
now, how badly do I want my dude to have a gun leg? How badly do I want that? Plasma gun leg.
How badly do you want to
Huh?
Oh, okay. Plasma rifle round.
And how badly do you want to see the Scotsman?
I want you to.
And plasma rifle round used, which is
that'll work.
Dwarf.
So every time you lose one, you just add it to the other.
Dwarf, little man. He's coming to you now.
So did either one of you take an electric spell?
That's not something I have an option for because I'm not a that's not the kind of cleric I am, unfortunately.
Little man with bearding.
What is it called?
As he's trying to speak common to you. Weird sparky gun, sparky thing, shot face, put on leg.
It might take a while, but I could.
We have 8 hours to do so.
You can tell the passage of time perfectly.
Alright.
He knows the.
Can I roll Smith tools then to do it?
He lays down on his back. He lifts up his pig leg. You notice that this leg though is weirdly constructed, as it seems like he just puts stuff together and hope that it stayed together. You see belts and stuff, hoping that the leg, but you do see metal and stuff to it, like drills and.
So, do you look at this and you think to yourself, in order to turn this, which you do not know the machinations of, into a weapon like that, that would not take one long rest.
It would take more than that.
It would take more than that, most likely. And also, that would also involve how you would change how the weapon is fired from a trigger into whatever the hell, do you step on it? Do you raise it up as one arm and hop on one leg?
I have no idea.
Do you grab your leg and fire?
I pictured kind of like the Scotsman where he just raises the leg, just reach down and pulls the trigger.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. I'm thinking about if I ever if I lift up the leg, because the leg itself has a hinge. Just lift up I use one hand and I just lift up the leg and hop with one leg and shoot the gun out of it.
Just imagining that if you straighten it out, as you lift it up, there would be a rope or something that some way that it knows you lifted it up and then it fires once you raise it.
Yeah, I don't care if you do the duct. I don't care if you use duct tape for this.
If you lift it up, instead of, because you don't normally just stick out your leg straight. When you bend your leg out all the way while raising it up, fires.
I was fine that if he just put his hand on his leg and then just lifted it up and pull the trigger and shoot it.
You could do that, but that seems. I don't think that's gonna work very well.
Overly complicated.
Yeah.
I don't care if he uses duct tape to put it
And
on here.
I don't imagine you have I don't imagine you're such a good shot.
Especially not with a
I
leg.
actually have the dex for I have a good dex actually. I want Captain
What?
Pants on.
Let me see what your dex is. Hold on. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I
A
have-
+2 is not bad at all.
I mean, a barbarian's gonna have a semi-decent dex for that unarmored defense. So
Yeah, definitely.
I just wanted to contribute,
What
but the you see Broken Chain, he nods to you, and he's just like, okay.
Does
Corner.
the one hobgoblin that had the weird armor?
Yep.
What was
It
that?
seems to have like fish and bones and stuff built into it. It seems to be aquamarine.
There's also
in
the
color.
plate mail that we can get for the dwarf.
What kind of armor is it?
It is scale mail.
is there anything special about this scale mail?
I feel
Make an Arcana check.
I
would-
know what it is.
I don't deal with Arcana. I deal with divine magic. This
It
is not my
smells
expertise.
kind of magical.
I mean, it looks like
Can I
it
make
has
an
a
Arcana
water
check?
motif.
I think I'm going with it could possibly be a certain armor that lets you swim.
If you could give that to the very drownable and sinkable dwarf, that would be fantastic.
Can I make an Arcana check? I only have a +1 to it, but can I do it?
I had nothing, so
Go ahead. It is just, you know, a little bit more than the dwarf. It does not look like, it looks special and it stands out, and then it smells like it definitely has a magical feeling on it. But you'll
Okay.
have to actually take it to like an appraiser to know what it is, unless
and
one of
what
you
about
has detect magic.
Does
Pardon?
the pipe that the mystery pipe have the feeling of magic?
Sure, you can try and smoke it if you want.
great. Baldus is gonna go over and start removing the armor.
All right.
I basically just flip the coin. One I do it, two I don't. So
I'm collecting all the bodies and putting them into a pile right here.
It is a giant pile of bodies now.
How about
Did
except
we-
for the living one?
The living ones are
Same-
there too. I don't know.
Same boy is still there, still very, very unconscious.
I-
You fucked him up pretty bad.
We tie him up with the spacey one and take them back to town.
I just want to see what happens when he wakes up to a pile.
Actually, no, the space guy was killed, wasn't he?
I
Yeah.
thought you said the one
The only
that he
person
hammered
that
back
wasn't- the only one that wasn't killed is what's his face?
Same boy, yeah.
Okay.
Sandblade.
I thought you said he survived the hit.
Oh wait,
Okay,
no,
that's
there was one over here that was just unconscious, right?
Oh yeah, there was.
he got hammered. You said he was knocked back, and you said he didn't die from the hit.
Yeah, he got KO'd, yeah.
So
Yeah, so tie him up with that guy.
They're just tied together.
would I be able to take
So I guess
time
we'll
to
take him.
switch into the new armor?
Yeah, it's 8
do you
hours.
want-
You definitely have time to switch it on.
Do you want to try and attune to this armor?
I am.
It is Mariner's armor.
Marin armors need to tune.
And yep, there are just two dudes, and
Does any of these people
I-
have money? No.
Not
Um,
the,
as you
companion
sort of look through it all, and you search the caverns, which are completely cleared, I will say that you found. Okay, let's see here.
Orky Boy only cares about shinies. He needs a lot of
What
them.
did we find?
Okay. So there is the slime on the wall, which, you know. There are two, and as you look, there's something on the table, which seem to be dice, and you roll them a couple of times. Of course, they're fucking loaded.
I take the loaded dice.
But they are gilded, so they actually do have some worth to them.
What about the what is that? Me or is that Joey who got the shiny dice?
Well, let's see. Okay. So there is that slightly broken magic mouse spell, and there are just a bunch of trade items, which you figure could fetch as much as 100 gold, but they are very obviously stolen. Every single one of these things.
Has anyone searched the boat yet?
I
Went over and looked
I,
at it.
Wasn't it like a little?
I searched the boat, but
It has rope and some oars.
All right, I used that rope to tie up the people.
We don't want to
Alrighty.
lose the boat. The boat to shore. Pull the boat across.
Yeah, of course
are we
do that
really
first.
gonna go on our merry adventures on a fucking rowboat? I'm sorry, no.
You can leave the boat tied. I have rope. You can use my rope.
No, you can
No,
keep
I
your
don't
rope.
see it using the boat. I mean, we kind of need to take the dog back to the
You
guild.
might want to go out to the boat
The
because
dog is just following you around now, just
I'm
because it
gonna
is a
tie
very
the boat down.
it is a very furry dog, and this is sort of full, so it's not sweating, but it is kind of just it is slightly above target temperature for him.
He
But
point. Yeah. Yeah. I do point
Uh,
at the green man, wondering.
Down.
He points at the green man, at the fluffy dog next to the green man. What is purpose?
Man's best friend.
Dogs usually mean. Why is one small?
This one is a man's best friend. The ones you've met have probably been not the same kind.
hold on, let me get a token for the boy. It's not a labradoodle, but it's basically what the stats are for him.
Does the dog come towards me? Or is it scared of me?
I'm going to have him make a little wisdom check. What does Amadeus do? He's kind of curious. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Be gentle with
He
them.
goes back.
And then he just tries to go forward some more. It is very, very confused by you. And let's see if he likes you. You're true neutral, right?
I am true neutral. I have no evil. You only
So
the
he does not.
actions-
He's not immediately like, okay, this guy's fucking bad, because most dogs have that. But he does sort of try and. You seem okay. He doesn't lick you at all, but he just sort of walks back.
Oh,
My
we're
pet
gonna
dog.
go deal with the skeletons now.
Fine with this.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh,
Alright.
Dog, weird.
I tied the boat back up just so the boat didn't float away.
Come along, Amadeus.
All right. Bark. He's sort of
Dog trying to kill me.
There might
Oh,
be
sort of
nippy.
follows
gotta-
along as you guys eventually make your way back up to the surface to the slightly lukewarm beans and ham.
Beans.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Who cooked?
we gotta move it.
Who cooked the beans? Oh, by the way, Clutch, my dude collected all the bodies, threw rocks on them as that's their
Yep.
tombstone.
Alright, who wants to
Alrighty.
go first?
Oh, my dude.
I'm gonna use the.
My dude goes in this room. He didn't go into this room before.
He will, and the Mastiff
Not where the
will
skeletons are.
Well, I don't know
do
about the
stuff.
skeletons. He's more worried.
We talked about the skeletons.
Oh.
We said we were going back up to deal with the skeletons.
Known to broken chain there.
Yeah, we said that. We said that.
My
I'm gonna use
my
the,
friend who
Are you
is
guys ready?
friend who is
use the
dwarfy.
gun.
Friend that is dwarfy. Friend that is small. Or,
What?
Or not friend. Smaller man, move back. Let me deal with the skeleton in the closet.
Just a moment. I have something that I must do.
Okay.
I'm going to step inside and cast Turn Undead.
Oh,
Let the fear begin.
I was about to say.
I need all of them to me a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Alright, wisdom saving throws from all the skeletons.
As I see him do that, I'm gonna rage. I'm just gonna click it on. There you go.
I'm going to hang on.
I'm gonna use the plasma rifle.
Okay, that's
I have
one,
awoken.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of them got a 0.
How many of them?
I would say only 2 of them pass. So what do the other 2 do?
So all the ones that don't pass have to move as far from me as they possibly can.
Very interesting.
They
So
are
I
now
will say,
frightened of me for a minute or until they take damage.
alright.
We need to reroll initiative.
Yep,
I have-
roll in...
I have
wait, hold
engaged my rage, so I don't have the bonus action do it when I saw him walk in.
on. Okay,
I just.
so... And as you sort of enter
Oh.
this room, let me just get what this
See, if
place looks
Balls
like.
is just like raises his holy symbol, speaks a prayer, and it just starts glowing with a blinding light as it frightens the undead.
Why does symbol glow?
Power of Morden, motherfucker.
I'm confused of why his rock glows. But
It
it's
is filled with the power of a god.
what is God?
That's a conversation for another time.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
So-
gonna probably go wreck shit. No.
so as this is going down and you open this door, let me just describe the room, because I forgot to. 23. Light spilling in from the large room behind you barely shows this chamber is only about 12 feet across, and the corners are filled with shadow. It's all dingy and dirty, and there is, as you enter this room and you cast it, the skeletons, their eyes start to glow blue, and it starts to glow.
Why do
Currently,
I
that's-
why do I see from Bulbous he says "Begone, heretic"?
How do you flavor it?
From 40k, "Begone, heretics."
Oh my god. I don't even know. Give me a minute.
Take your time, man. Welcome to D1000 Tales. Get your anime references ready, man.
And 1.
And one.
And one.
I like that I have a table for 1001 mutations. Just let scary things.
Alrighty.
Be gone. Frick, I forgot. I was about to hang on. Wait. Be gone, you mockery of the natural order. Back to
Oh,
death
boy.
where you belonged.
So the frightened boys are going to run back,
That's a lot.
and that's the only thing they can do on their action?
Yep.
They must use their action to move as far away from me as they can, and if they cannot move, I think they're able to take the dash action.
Okay. So,
Yes, action. Holy symbol. You can see your heme with them save. Is frightened for 1 minute. It cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also cannot take reactions. It can only take the dash action to escape. If it has nowhere to move, it can take the dodge action.
It can walk. It can't walk. Dang it! I wish you did it to the side so they could all ran. Oh no, they would have all ran to the corner.
No,
So two of them-
they're all going in that corner.
Get over
so
there.
2 of them ran to that corner, and then it is Broken Chain's turn. Broken Chain, that's a lot of bony boys.
I have a serious question.
Yep.
I just want to charge to crap all the ones that are clustered up at this wall. But I don't have a charge ability because I'm not a Minotaur. But I must protect the midget man that crushed man's balls. And oh boy, let's get the dice ready. Okay, flail onto this skeletor. By the way, this is the
Alright.
first time. Why is this human not eating too much? Why is he so skinny?
Why so skinny?
Why so skinny?
These
And I'm
things
going
are
to
already dead.
reckless, so they all have advantage to hit me, so I can have advantage on hitting them.
Oh gosh.
Thank God for advantage. You would have already failed, and you still might fail.
You get an extra thing.
Yep, I got my hand axe.
All right, that hits as these guys just look at you as you just sweep him under. But you notice when it hits him, one of the bones that seems to be solid gold rattles and falls off, and he loses. And while he does have resistance against the first type of attack from that, he has lost that.
Shiny bone. I pick up bone.
Oh god, another one appeared.
Wait, what?
And skeleton.
I-
The skeleton is coming
I'll
out.
say that. Yeah, that one wasn't there a minute ago.
Which one?
So, this
For a
one,
minute there, that one wasn't there, and then it just appeared.
No.
so he
I know
is going.
it was there when I originally walked into the room, but then at some point it ceased to exist.
So he will. So he is still turned. So he has to use his action to flee, right?
He got hit, so he's no longer turned.
Oh, okay. So as he sort of steals himself, he turns to you, and you notice as he turns his head, the rest of his body turns with him. So he steps twice, and he raises up his short sword to attack.
What hellscape did you come from? Humans don't
Does-
do that.
And he got a nat 1 as he manages to slice, but the rest of his body turns with him since he is like really slow, and he goes, "Ew," and his entire skeleton runs, and it's backwards, but his legs and head are forwards.
Why is the human
Hilarious.
spinning around like crazy?
Villain. That's a lot of bony boys.
That's a lot of bony boys, but I only see one. And I'm going to. Does he notice me?
He does not notice you because you are not within his blind sight of 5
Ah.
feet.
Yeah. I'm gonna try out the plasma rifle.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Well,
Hey.
that thing ceases to exist now. That's a nat 20.
So, yep, and that's without proficiency. Ouch.
I get sneak attack with the plasma rifle, right?
Allies are near.
Yes, it is a ranged weapon.
Yeah. And do I get the bonus action attack with it?
It is.
You do.
That thing is
Yeah.
dead.
So that one takes that much damage.
24 total damage.
Oh my god.
Yep. Ow. As it manages to strike him, and let me just see what that does to a skeleton. Does he get resistance?
Lightning?
No, they
No.
just. It's something. Okay, so
Oh,
the
wait.
rise and attack as soon as the characters enter the room, they have disadvantage.
I have a
You
serious,
should attack,
I have a serious question.
Oh, for a melee attack. So no, it hits him, and the bones just explode in all directions.
I still
Well-
And then I'll move up here, and I see this one up here. I'm gonna use the bonus action to fire it again, right? I can do that.
Yep, you can do that.
Does this use up one of the things?
The first one used up one of the things, and wait, no. Okay, so
Probably
each
around.
Yeah, I think you should only have one attack around.
Well, he said there was a bonus action
Oh.
attack.
there was a
from it.
bonus action, but it takes up another one of the ammo.
Yeah,
I have to reload it to.
do it.
So it'll
So it uses up.
from one of your.
It uses up 2 of them, and then you have to reload.
Yeah, then you have to reload. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense. It's like a shotgun,
Okay, so it has 2 shots. Okay.
and then you have to spend a
Yeah.
turn reloading it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
So
I want
shoot
the
him.
I want the boomstick onto
don't
my
get-
leg.
Oh, there's a boomstick. This ain't it.
I
Anyways,
don't have
Scared
any attack on this
equally
one.
joy to hear that.
Huh? I just
I'm-
imagine just a boom.
So the second one- so the second one, so the way that this works for flavoring is that every single point of damage is a blast from this. So it goes, choo, 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 and it hits
Oh.
him and explodes, and then when you turn it, and you fire it, it manages to just eight rounds at once directly into him.
Okay, I get it.
How
I get what
both
you're
times
saying.
he shot it on a D8, it has rolled an 8.
I want the boomstick upon my leg.
I got it. It's a 3. I rolled a 5.
Yep. So that manages to hit, as it manages to strike him several times, and that costs him most of his armor, which is just blown back against the wall.
Does
And with
it
that-
take, and then I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
25 feet back. And with
Alright.
that,
Here's the fun part.
So does it take a bonus action? So do I have to use my action to reload the 2 next turn?
yes, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna write that in there.
I have
Because
this,
it has
So,
I have one.
for this one right here,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
ooh, that's a good one.
Do the damage. Do the damage.
No.
As it
I do not.
manages to bounce around the room, just dong, 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 dong,
Does it hit?
and then it hits a wall, this wall right here,
Description.
and then it manages to break through it. As you accidentally found a secret door, but there's a sound of just guttural death noise as you hear it. Just,
Oh no.
Great.
I look at the dwarf. I know magic works. I don't know what magic is, but does it make that noise?
No. No, it does not.
and it is
The
this
man-
skeleton's turn, as he is not,
Right.
and he will draw his bow, and he will load his bow as every single attack is done one action at a time. Just take the bow, raise the bow, lift up the arrow from the quiver, put it in the bow, draw back the bowstring, and miss completely at a 7.
Was it aiming at me?
Yeah. Who was it aiming at?
It was aiming at Baldus.
Yeah, no, he had plenty of time. Seeing what time, he just raised his shield, just got ready, just kind of slowly matched it up with where he was pointing at.
Do you know how every single attack, or every single round is 6 seconds? It took him all 6 seconds to load the weapon.
Okay, so he's still loading. I am. By the way, how many? All these dudes have golden bones. I have taken one of them. I want all of them.
How injured does this guy look?
He looks like most of the armor is gone, and some of the bones.
And we heard something scary come out of this.
You heard a noise.
Everyone, get
Um,
behind your barbarian friend.
Exhale dust and strangity.
You big
I
slow
need, to
pile
hurry
of
up and,
bones.
I need to hurry up and get a AoE spell.
You get-
Maybe.
Don't worry, my little dwarf friend. Magic makes scary noise.
I mock how slow that skeleton is.
It is going to make a wisdom save. You have to understand that a skeleton has no brain.
Yeah.
So it is just... It manages... Okay, so it almost passed, but it got a 12. As it looks to you the wrong way, it turns its head 270 degrees to look at you.
That's a lot of.
Oh, y'all know what happens next level, right?
I,
That's a lot of
Spiritual
degrees.
weapon.
I so badly want to pick up the skeleton next to me and just slam him down on the ground. This guy, the one that I fought, is kind of pitiful. This is.
Yep. And it's 2 skeletons' turns. This one is... Hey, this guy isn't actually frightened. Good for him.
Come approach the barbarian. Come.
Take the arrow, put it in the bow, draw bow, fire at the barbarian with a 19. That is
Still don't have a
4
shield.
piercing.
Oh, that's 4? Okay.
Yep. As it just manages... You...
Is that before or after being halved?
That is after being halved.
Okay, good.
Oh.
So he did 8 damage, and I got 4.
Yep.
I have another
Not
arrow
bad.
in him, and he looks at it. He's just like, "How? I'm confused."
And this guy is going to take his turn
Running away.
to flee,
I get attack
to
of
move
opportunity.
over.
Wait, he has to go. Wait, he has to go as far as he can.
Yep, that is as far as you can get.
He's going down that hallway.
No, attack of opportunity.
He can't move down the hallway because you're blocking it.
Can't run towards you.
No, the secret one.
Not that way, but never mind when the other one's in the way anyway, so he wouldn't be able to
I have
shamble.
advantage.
he misses as you manage to try and swipe him as he runs off in that way.
No,
And-
I have advantage. Remember, reckless.
Oh shit! Yeah, roll for it. As at the
Take
Oh,
12 bludgeoning damage.
Wait, aren't they vulnerable to bludgeoning damage?
Yes, they are.
Double bludgeoning damage.
That's 22.
so as that one is struck, he manages to lose a leg, and he is bloodied. But since he has the resistance for that one attack, luckily, he only takes 6. As he just hops away into the thing on one leg. As you hear from the tomb this heavy, exhaling voice as if all the air within the tomb was being exhaled through whatever small remnant of lungs is there.
Did I
And
knock
let me
off the
just-
golden bone?
You managed to pick up the bone. It's a femur.
Yes,
As
I got
he
2
says,
femurs.
as this slow walking creature, this hunched corpse with a pointed hat and a robe embroidered with mystic symbols. It has a blue beard, you think, but then you realize it's just magic slowly dripping off of the skull as it traces arcane symbols in the air.
The alchemist.
And lost and found again. Your paltry
I have 2 femurs.
not fathom. As he steps in and rolls initiative. There's a
I think
lead.
we found the alchemist.
Yep. As he's going to roll initiative, motherfuckers.
I have a serious question now. I have 2 femurs now. I can make a leg. These are now mine.
Yeah, but actually, no, it was a femur and a leg bone.
I have a.
There was a femur and a rib bone.
Okay, I got both of them. They are now mine. I've gained.
This skeleton is still frightened. He is going to move into this room. And it is this skeleton's turn. He is going to move into the room. The skeleton is dead again.
Bulbous.
Broken chain. It's a wizard.
Get the wizard.
But a heady wizard.
Get his ass.
Does he have any golden parts on him?
His entire skeleton is made of gold.
He shall become my armor. I shall wear him. He is
Alrighty.
made of the shinies. Let's do javelin with advantage. I mean, no, flail with advantage. And then hen axe with advantage.
Those hit. Roll for damage. Okay. Nice. You manage to try the same trick that our friend did, trying to hit him directly under, and while it hits him, it seems to whiff up through the clothing and just rips it as it looks to you and reaches into its robes to grab 2 vials of liquid that were stored in its ribcage. Valen, oh god, oh fuck,
I still got
that's a wizard. Oh, you do? Okay. What do you do?
no escaping.
No escaping.
Become one.
Eh.
You shall become one with me of the shiny.
Yes. Valen, what do you do? Valen? Arch? Buckaroo? Are you dead?
Joey?
Johnny!
Joey.
Is it my turn?
Roll the hit.
Yes.
Kill the
Right.
wizard. Kill the wizard.
And
You have to reload, technically.
Unload onto the wizard.
I'm gonna go back to using the short bow because I don't feel like waiting around to reload.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah. That's kind of like an opening. You open with the blast, and then you go back to the normal.
It's an opening show. Yeah, I see what...
Fine, out to fight. I'm popping in. Do I get a surprise on him?
Yes, you do, because he did not see you. Up until now.
Well, crap.
Sucked.
It goes as he's opening his mouth, and in like excitement, it goes through the jaw, through the neck, and out the other end, just hitting the wall.
Do something.
I go back out of the room and hide.
Roll for stealth.
He doesn't have this bonus action hide.
I do have it now, and I got a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's
does
level
not
2
see
now.
you.
Mr.
He has no eyeballs.
Mr. Dwarf Man. Mr.
All right.
Get over here and whack him with a smite.
Oh, I am.
You should go right here.
Searing.
If you go right there.
Right here. Searing smite.
10.
I'm guessing that's a whiff.
That's a miss.
Oh well, it stays going until I hit him. So
Yeah. Unless he hits you, make you lose concentration.
fair.
Yep.
But I'm barbarian. I'm gonna redraw Broken Chain if I'm allowed to keep his whole skeleton. He's gonna wear this golden dude.
Amazing.
He is now covered in the shiny.
Unfortunately, it's now.
Huh?
So you managed to... Wait, hold on. What's his AC? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, it hits.
Wait, is he really 10?
It hits with the 10? Oh well, I mean, it's a skeleton which has shit AC.
And he's
And
a
it's-
spellcaster, which is even shitter AC.
Kill it.
All right,
Oh, did you add the
Damage.
smite?
that's the
As-
6 up top.
As he gets struck, it manages to knock him back, and you notice that this skeleton right here falls apart as he reforms.
Oh, we have to kill all of them, or he's gonna keep popping back up.
Want to know the fun thing? Courtesy of Searing Smite, so at the end of each of its turn, it has to make a con save, or it stays on fire.
Yep.
It is still on fire because the robes and the hat are extremely flammable. As it has to make a save.
Each turn, it has to make a con save.
Okay. Has a 9.
He's still on
Still on fire.
That means he has disadvantage on all his crap now.
And now he has to take 6 fire damage. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He only took 1 damage. Oh well.
Eh.
I mean, there's not a lot on a skeleton that can catch on fire, so.
It's managing to burn through his clothes as he tosses down his acid, which is in the thing, just directly down between you twice. And let's see, he has disadvantage on one of them. Or does he have disadvantage on both?
Let me look. I don't. What would be causing him disadvantage?
The Searing Smite, I thought.
No, Searing Smite doesn't cause disadvantage. It just causes him to be on fire.
Oh, okay. So either way, he fails because he gets an 8 and a 6, and he tosses them. But he has no eyes in his head, so he tosses them beyond you directly to here. And the acid that breaks out from the vial sinks into the ground slightly.
Oh,
Oh, that was close.
I would have taken
Yes.
acid damage. I don't have resistance to acid.
You do not.
Not yet.
Eden, there is a skeleton man. He is doing his skeleton plan.
I'm gonna make that plan become a hat.
I was trying to think of something that rhymes again, but then Scott made me lose concentration on that. So, I mean,
Shall become a hat.
Joey was cool when he did it. I'll shoot this one with a plasma rifle.
I can't wait when I get a shotgun leg. I can't wait to redraw him with a shotgun leg.
All right, 21. That hits. Wait, let me see. That is with not event. That is not with proficiency. Yep, you
Nope.
managed to hit. Roll. Oh, that hits. That kills it. As these things just cause the physics engine on whatever this is to just go haywire as the bones just explode in all directions. Slightly, one of them spins to a stop, and it's like the leg bone. And that is another dead skeleton.
And then bonus action, attack this one with it.
All right. Roll that.
I like it that there's a bunch of scared skeletons that we're
Yeah, that hits.
Where the
Yeah,
The head, head flies off and it bounces around the room and it sticks back on as you notice that one of the skeletons in this room dies.
Do-do-do-do.
I'm gonna get a shotgun leg one day.
One day. Also, you can see into this room now, which seems to be an old archaic cobweb study with now just a dead skeleton.
I can't wait. Can I have bonus action? I jump up and shoot the leg before I attack.
Do you have any
Oh,
ammo?
How you doing? How you doing?
Alright. So you just pop up, shoot, and then leave. And then
Yep.
it's the skeleton's turn. This one's dead. Let's remove him from initiative. This one is still alive, and he is still fleeing. He is still just stuck up against the wall, unsure what to do. Although he has been damaged, so now that is gone. So now he will enter the room where this dead boy is. And he is going to try and strike you with his short sword
He's trying to stab me. Try me.
with a 14.
No. Unless that's after me. Wait. Is he hitting?
He's hitting you.
Oh, yeah, no. Screw you. I'm a barbarian.
Top of the order is this one. They're dead. This one is still alive. They're going to move up.
Wait, aren't they scared of the
He hasn't been hurt.
Yeah.
He has not been
He
hit, so he
continues-
is still running away. He is almost in the wall. And then there's this one. They're dead. Eliminate them from initiative.
So, is it worth it to go after the wizard, or should I start killing the dudes that he keeps killing to heal himself?
Good question. What do you
kill
do?
that one?
Barbarian.
Again.
Huh?
Rogue's coming in next.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Go for the
Yeah.
skeleton.
I go after.
Every time you
They're all
kill him,
skeletons.
one of the other
I
skeletons
kill
around us
wizard.
having a
Raw. Wizard shall become my new armament.
Give me that gold.
Advantage. Give me my advantage. Okay.
That hits on the.
Fail.
Yeah, it hits on both of them. As the skeleton just dies, it is struck by the flail, which knocks out one of its legs, and as it falls down, you strike it down, you smash its skull
It has become one with me.
with the ground.
Now I gotta-
Valen,
Hey boy.
Pop back
Check it
in
out.
for a hot second.
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh boy,
Just shoot the wizard.
just
And I got advantage because I pop out of nowhere.
alright.
Yes.
23 plus 22. Yeah, that hits.
And sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
I'm so happy not to be a wizard again. It's nice to just hit things.
As he is just struck, and it doesn't kill him, as he is just doubling over, as he is starting to realize in his undeath that he might become mortal again.
I pop back out and hide.
Wise decision. He
did
knows
not-
where you are, he knows where you live, and now he's gonna fucking kill you. Baldus,
He is
it's your
Santa
fine.
Claus.
Been another
Baldus,
room.
that hits, and with a 9 bludgeoning, he becomes mortal. As the blue glow that most of the skeletons had that is siphoned out finally hits him, and then
Oh, never mind. Is he vulnerable to bludgeoning damage?
he is.
Have we just not been doubling the bludgeoning damage, or have you been keeping track of
I
that?
think he's been keeping track. of
I've
it.
been keeping track of that.
Yeah,
As
He's
the
dead like
glow
3 rounds ago.
finally encompasses him, and it seems to make him look like a full ghost with a skeleton inside, as he looks to you all, and he is going to just... He looks and he goes, "You cannot stop the arcane!" And he is going to lob acid twice. And that is an... With a nat 1, he tosses it, and and you notice that the hands crush it, which manages to damage himself. And as he looks to the hand that slowly dissolves,
No,
falls
the
apart,
gold!
the belt,
No, no.
which slowly falls apart, then his hand, then his arm just falls off, and then his body, and he falls to his own demise
No,
Oh,
the
that's
from
so
his
sad.
own attack.
That didn't kill him. I mean, he still would have been on fire and been undead, burned to re-death.
We just lost some of the gold. Dang it.
Yeah,
And
you really showed him.
all that now leaves is the bones
Good job.
and his bag, which hasn't been damaged by the fire.
I start
Interestingly
collecting. I
enough.
start collecting the bones off
I'm
of
gonna-
them. The golden shiny bits.
I want the bag. Can I see the bag? The bag
You can
seems
see the
important.
bag.
I'm just ripping him apart, taking all the gold bits and throwing them into my potato sack.
Alright.
Does the bag seem important?
The bag seems... It seems to have a face on it. Interesting.
It
Wait,
has a face on it.
wait.
Is there anything in the bag?
As you sort of look into the bag, you notice that there is a key with a skull on it.
Take out the key.
Alrighty.
Is that it? It in the bag?
Yes, but as you sort of empty it and then you put it back in, it seems to have that slight blue glow that the thing had. And let me just see what is it.
Key or the bag?
There's a lot
The-
of weird blue going
bag.
on right here.
Bag has the blue glow.
Yes.
Why is everything blue?
Why isn't everything blue?
And
If I'm
if you look
thinking-
inside the room, it is... A bench runs down the west wall of what seems to be a laboratory. On the bench are jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus. There's a table against the south wall forming an L shape with a bench. A book is open on the table. Also on the book is a candlestick, a tiny stump of unlit candle still in it, and other items that, even the dim light, shine with a warmth of pure gold. One of these objects looks like a human skull.
I take it.
Alrighty.
I'm already in that room. It's all going to the potato sack. I need.
You said there was. No, actually, would I be able to do like a medicine check to see if I can identify any of the alchemical ingredients?
Alrighty.
A mystery bag
Hmm.
and a mystery key.
It seems to be a lot of transmutation ingredients. Interesting. But,
I'm definitely going to be storing these in my bag.
yes. And there is... The book seems to have Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone written on it.
Oh.
I'm most definitely keeping both.
How many people do we need to sacrifice to make it work?
Good question. But there is a keyhole on the table.
Ooh, for the skeleton key?
Perhaps?
Mystery key. I put the mystery key
I'm
in.
still collecting all the golden bones. They're all. Can I?
As you open it, it clicks open to reveal the first thing you notice is that the entirety of the desk opens up, revealing that the two desk sides are hollowed out, revealing scrolls.
I'm going to start looking through the scrolls.
I have a serious question. How do I put in my notes? I have now how many golden parts?
Well, I will say that you have about 5 gold worth of golden bones, plus the
Wait,
skeleton.
the bone is completely made out of gold. How is it cheap?
Easy. When you check it, it seems that it had gold plating, not full gold. However, as you sort of check the other items that are on the table, the human skull, the apple, the rose, and the 5 small discs, they are pure gold,
Mine.
along with some small stacks of gold coins. And if you check through the book, it seems to be just experiments. And then when the last one reads, it says, did not create gold, instead beacon, question mark?
How much is the pure gold skull?
The human skull is 20 gold. The apple is worth 5 gold. The rose is worth 5 gold.
Good luck.
And
Golden skull to somebody. Yeah, because that just screams bad juju.
and the set of the discs, the tiny little things, are 5 gold each, and there are 5 of them, apart from the 47 gold that is on the table.
A human skull and another pure gold. What's the other thing? How much is the other thing called? Much?
The apple or the rose
it is a
or
golden
the
apple. Is it edible?
You bite into it. It's just pure gold.
No, I lick
However,
it. I lick it though first. How much is it?
Oh, sweet God, I can only imagine how much that weighs.
oh, it is kind of heavy.
How much does it weigh? The golden apple.
It's about 5 pounds.
5 pounds. And how much is that apple?
5 gold.
What the?
I don't know. I'm just sort of appropriating it.
Yeah. I'm not questioning.
I mean, that was whoever gets to left.
I will say that for every gold piece, it's about $100 in game.
I have now enough. I have now heavy sack.
Wait, no, $1,000 gold. $1,000 for gold, basically.
Good.
However, if you look through the book, besides the scrolls seem to be, as you sort of put them together, they seem to have different parts of a spell book, which you look through and it has spells. And do you guys? I will have you make an Arcana check to see what they are.
I'm not a wizard, so I don't. That's not for me.
I'll make one as well.
I can try my hand.
Yeah, I got a -1 in Arcana. I am not going to help in this endeavor.
The highest level one is. Let me see.
As much as I would love to, I don't have that such a.
I will say that the highest level one is 2nd level. That's all you know.
Alright.
That's.
From the looks of it, a lot of these are arcane magic anyway, so I can't use it.
Yep.
I can't.
That's
I can't use
a
them.
divine spellcaster.
Wait, you want me to roll?
No, we didn't say that. We're just saying we can't use the spells, but we might be able to sell them. I'll take. How many scrolls are there?
What did I get for?
There are. Oh shit! Let me look. There seems to be 5 scrolls that seem to be made that can be made into a book.
How does the barbarian know more about this than you guys?
You know the same amount as the one guy. Rolled well.
Oh, you knew just as much as me, and I know nothing about arcane magic, so divine magic is my expertise.
When we were in the
So we all know nothing.
When you in the pitch, they make sure you don't leave with the weird boys.
Okay. I put the scrolls in the bag.
I see. And with that, yeah, I think now is a good time to wrap up for today's session.
All right.
Sounds good. And then next time, go have into the other rooms.
Yep. So, with that, I would say thank you for watching, like and subscribe, doobity-boppity-bop. I don't know how Twitch works.
Follow and subscribe, which It's up to you if you want to do that or not. No one's
Yep.
forcing you.
Yep. And thank you for watching, all three people.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See ya.
Bye bye.